I was like, you. I see you and Tom Cruise. That's your boy now. Y'all good.
Hey,
He part Scientologist.
He's sending you gifts at your house. Y'all good now. Like,
is he a Scientologist?
That's hilarious.
he's not.
That's funny.
If I was gonna be an actor, I would prefer to have a franchise film
Yeah.
than to have to worry about work. Like I feel people that want to express all these different things and shit. That's cool.
Yeah.
But me personally, you give me a franchise we're gonna do every 4 years. I'm cool with that, man.
Because you got an automatic check and it's not a small one.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So that's my personal opinion. Y'all ready?
Yeah,
Shout out to Twilight.
Oh yeah.
I would have been a part of that one.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, give me up in them.
Give me
Twilight. They made some money off that.
If you get a Marvel character, if you get any of them type of characters,
they made money.
I feel like Twilight owed me money. Dad.
No, I liked it.
I still haven't seen none of them.
Don't.
You still haven't?
Don't.
Everybody keeps telling me they're good.
It was filmed over there in what was it?
It was
Portland
definitely definitely up in Seattle area, bro. But don't watch it, bro. It was like
I just haven't had time.
You don't, bro. You gonna waste
now
4
too
hours
late
of your
now.
life, bro. It's vampires and
4
werewolves,
hours.
right?
What's funny is I like Harry Potter. That shit
It was
dope.
good.
It's not good as Harry Potter, bro. It's vampires and werewolves.
No, it's different.
At
It's
least
way
Harry
different.
Potter has it talks about having witches and
Potter
stuff,
was
and they
different.
actually have witches and wands and shit.
Yeah.
Vampires and werewolves have nothing to do with Twilight.
No.
This could have just been a regular romance movie, bro. This is not.
No.
I was in that
It was
theater
good.
hot, bro. I was like, bro,
don't
are
like
they
that.
beefing over this little white woman, bro? Y'all serious?
And
And she was weak, bro.
And her
Like,
acting ain't that strong.
she wasn't even attractive in the movie.
That's the girl who'd be like this every time she talks.
Yeah, bro. You like, I'm watching it like, bro.
Every movie.
Who thinks she's hot though, bro? I'm not finna fight over her.
Right. There's some emo dude in the back jerking off to her, but that's it.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Let's see, maybe I gotta watch it with A-Dot or something. Maybe A-Dot can school me on. See, like, this is
Right.
weird. And I'll be like,
I'll
oh,
be
okay.
like, no. This because I
You
read
gotta
the
see the
book.
pic. She be like, you gotta
I read
watch
the books,
You gotta
too.
watch
Oh,
it like this.
So
See, A-Dot read the book. She got a different perspective.
Yeah.
I was
Right.
like, I'm waiting for a werewolf to kill a vampire.
Man, I read one Harry
Yeah, I
Potter.
read the
I
books.
read one Harry Potter book thoroughly.
yeah, it's way different than Harry Potter.
Yo, what's going on, good people of the chat? This is the No Name Podcast, where no name can describe this greatness. And my name is William Basham, and in the house we got...
What up? It's your girl A-Dot.
Yeah, we back. Back another week. We missed y'all last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
I wonder why, too. Hey, look, man, look. You know, sometimes you just got to do stuff that requires you to not be places like the bed.
like didn't wake up.
I apologize, y'all. If y'all was waiting on me, shit, I was waiting on me.
Yeah. I was like, I'm down the street. Where you at?
I literally texted her. I was like, yo, I was, are you almost? I said, you at the apartment? She's like, nah, I'm almost here. I was like, oh, that's crazy because I ain't left the bed yet. And I know there's traffic.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
There was way too much traffic last week.
But we made it, y'all.
Yeah. That was funny. I'm like, Nick,
Mm-mm-mm.
he didn't wake up.
So like I said, I hate putting the bad news out there, but I was going to say just for, if y'all could give us a smooth 30 seconds of silence for the kids that, at the elementary school.
Elementary school, yeah.
Just have a quick moment of silence because that was, And thank you guys all for that, because I'm sure you guys saw that. I don't want to go too much into that topic, because that's a topic that actually, pissed me off, to the max. So.
Yeah. It was sad.
It was very sad.
I like the guy that did the designs for the kids.
Yeah. That was,
caskets.
They designed the caskets. They put, superheroes and different things on it. So, I mean, yeah. I don't even know what to say.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for the parents who had to show up and be like, oh, is it mine? It's just.
Yeah, all the stories were.
Yeah, crazy.
Were sad. Too many mass shootings.
Too many.
Buffalo, Laguna Woods.
Yeah, people.
Tulsa, our latest one was Tulsa Hospital.
Tulsa.
Yeah, that was today.
A man, did you see that? A man went in with the AR-style rifle. He killed 4 people, including his doctor. Because he was going after the doctor and anybody else in his way.
What did the doctor do to him?
It was something about a surgery or something, and he was in pain or
Hey
something.
man, you didn't make my
So-
dick big enough. Like,
So I mean,
like
I don't know,
fuck
but
this.
and the sad thing is they reported that as of today, there's been 233 mass shootings so far this year, and
That's
we're just
crazy.
in June. Isn't that crazy?
That's because people just be opening up now. It's like
Mm-hmm.
I don't even understand the motive. Like, is it the press that they like getting out of it? Is it the? I mean, I know some folks are just crazy, but it's like I'm just trying to figure out certain people's motives. Like today, I just feel like this has to happen. Like,
Yeah. I mean, it kind of goes into our topic, which is, do you think we will ever see a ban on guns and having an age requirement of 21 to purchase them?
I mean, I think there should be. There definitely should be. I mean, when it comes to guns, like I said, there's the right to bear arms, and like me personally, I don't even own a gun, but I don't even think I don't think they should take that away. But at the same time, like I said, it's just a credential factor. There's got to be more testing or something. It's just like going to the police force or something. There needs to be more training. There needs to be,
Phone call?
we got a phone call?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's
Wanna
take it.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I didn't know if you guys wanted to take it. Just
Oh, yeah. You guys can call in.
Yeah, you can go on and jump in.
Caller. What's your
You,
name?
what's up, everybody?
What's up,
Hey,
Vernon?
Vernon.
Remember, I think it was week before before that you guys were talking about Purge and the plot that they used to actually get the Purge going.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
Do you
yeah.
honestly believe that it's just people out here just shooting up folks for no apparent reason, or is it just just to get the numbers up to get some other shit going?
To be honest with you, man, that's hard to say because I know there's a lot of conspiracies around it. Because there's certain people you have obviously that are just crazy, but you do
Yeah.
have those people who are like, look, we need to get a distraction going. Look, I'm gonna pay you XYZ to go pop them people at that mall, or to.
Yeah.
And, you know, some people will do anything for a check. They ain't got shit going on, and they're already crazy. I mean, like I said, I don't put it past some people.
Yeah, I think that they're kind of crazy, some of them.
To be
Or
honest.
they're-
I mean, all this stuff to me is just too perfectly orchestrated. It's like every week now somebody shooting somebody.
Yeah.
Right. And we have
Like
issues right now with
really?
politics.
I mean, that's all people, and it's like that's all you hear: shooting here, shooting here, shooting here.
Yeah.
So what are you guys doing? You're building up mass fear. So when you say, "Oh, well, we're going to put this into place," everybody's going to jump for it, and it's
Right.
going to take away everybody's rights.
Right. Kind of like the COVID
Because
vaccine.
see, we really don't have rights. If they really want to take them from us, they can without them giving a
Right.
fuck. Because all they have to do is say martial law, and everybody got to do what the fuck they're supposed to do anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
unless you got a gun.
They run the street. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Usually
mean,
shoot
you can
somebody for
have
popping
what
your
you
house.
want to have, Nick. If they say martial law, it is what it is. There is no such thing as rights. You do what they say you're supposed to do.
And if I got an AR-15, I won't.
And you have
Yeah,
to
all
come
right.
you
You
gotta
gonna be
come in my
AR in the
house.
ground.
Right.
Gotta go sometime,
AR.
Bernie.
Yeah, that's true.
He said, "I'm
But
gonna go
you
out
don't have to
shooting."
go for stupid reasons. But you know what? I just thought about this. They may do camps.
Like they did in Australia. Because
Oh,
Australia,
yeah.
they did them
I'm
COVID
just
camps.
thinking
That
about
shit
that.
was-
Camps,
They-
yeah.
'Cause they don't
They
have guns
may
in Australia.
they may tell people that it is too dangerous to live in the outside, and they're going to have a community where they're going to have people go to this community, and they go, yeah. But let me stop talking about it before you fuck around and get canceled.
All right, thanks,
Oh,
Vernon.
yeah,
for
thanks,
calling.
Vernon.
All right, so
All right.
Thanks, Vernon. And Danny D put Canada just put a ban on handguns, and New Zealand had already put a ban on assault rifles.
New Zealand sound like the safest place to live.
Which is
low
yeah.
key. Like when COVID went down, they said nobody's in or out. That shit kind of like went away, and it was partying like nothing ever happened.
Yeah, they did.
It's like nobody can come in. Or
Now, I was reading about this because I remember this when I was in high school. Is in from 94 to 2004, Bill Clinton did the crime bill that had a ban on assault rifles, and then it expired. And I remember this because I was
and
in
then you
I
had this
was
Texas
young.
motherfucker come in office.
Yeah,
Like-
and I was working in the gun area at Walmart. And because I was underage, they wouldn't let me sell to anybody. But at the time, they were literally, you had to be 21 and older, and you had to go through a requirement just to get a gun. And then once it expired, they said, I was reading that the gun massacres fell 37% during that time. the number of people dying from a mass shooting fell 43% during that time. Now, after the ban expired, within the next 10 years after, it rose to 183% mass shootings and 239% in deaths.
That's
So I
insane.
was reading that they keep pushing Biden, since he was part of it too, to push it and make it a crime bill again.
Yeah. But Biden don't seem like he's too functional right now.
Yeah, I
keep
don't
it
think.
100.
Sleepy Joe.
I don't think.
He wanted to
But
pour-
NRA, I mean, you got to think all the people that are a part of it, they're not going to want to put the ban on.
I don't.
You know, I mean,
You're not gonna take. How can I word this so it's politically correct?
yeah,
There's a certain group of people who culturally guns are part of their culture,
yes.
like their whole existence is.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that being said, I think it's impossible to ban guns in a place like America.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
You got people showing their guns. They
Yeah.
like 4 years old. They already teaching them how to shoot. No,
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it's a family thing
Yeah.
for some people, for a lot of a certain part of this culture.
I
this
teach
country,
my
so.
son how to shoot. He knows how to hunt. 5 years old, already got a shotgun.
Yeah.
Yep. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling?
Hey, this is Daniel D.
Daniel
Hey, what's
D,
going on? How you doing?
Hey, how are you?
What up, man? What up, Nick?
What up, man? Talk about
What's
it.
up?
Yeah, so, I don't do this too often, but I actually kind of agree with Vernon. And, but I agree with y'all too. We don't live in a country that's ever going to do what needs to be done is the problem.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, what they need to do, what would be real easy to do, well, not real easy, but you could put a ban on assault weapons and frame the rest of the Second Amendment so that it literally distinctly applies to personal security, and frame it so that anytime a weapon is used outside of that venue, then whoever bought the weapon or whoever used it, those people are solely responsible for those acts. So they could do it, but I know me and Nick and Lamore went back and forth, but I agree with the idea that they're never going to do it.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
So I think
They don't want to.
yeah, they don't want to do
Yeah.
it.
They don't.
You saw what happened, right? So
Yeah.
all the politicians went down there and gave lip service, right? But you ain't seen one politician say, I ain't got time to talk. I'm going back to the Hill. We got to put the stop to this. But you see them all giving lip service, though. And so you see this is just a cycle. And like Nick, like Vern was saying, there is cause for the idea that these things might be maybe not intentionally done, but they're allowed to keep happening. Because, I'm gonna leave you with this.
Yeah.
I got a friend that works at the Pentagon, and he told me after the first shooting, I said, "You see what happened down there in Texas?" He said, "Don't forget, it's almost midterm." So I didn't think about that too much until last night. What was they talking about last night on the news? Midterms. And what are the hot topics right now that are going to be carryovers for these people to get in office? These shootings, gun laws.
Yep.
So there might be something to it.
Yeah. I think you're right.
Thank
It
you,
happens
Dan-
every time.
Thank you, Daniel D.
Yeah.
Thanks, Danny.
From what I was reading about the kid who did the shooting, they talked to him. They went and talked to the people that he worked with. Like he worked at I don't know, one of like McDonald's or something like that, one of them type places. And they were saying he wasn't that type of kid. Like everybody else would interact with each other. They were cool. He would literally just show up, do his job. He didn't talk to nobody. He would sit in corners. And people can feel that energy. Like if somebody were to like pick somebody to shoot somebody, like, oh, that guy's vulnerable. He'll do whatever I tell him to do.
Yeah.
And and they said he quit 2 months before he did it, and he was buying guns and.
I think it's
Yeah.
I agree with Vernon and what you're saying, Will. I don't think it's so direct though. I think it's I've been studying this thing about language and sound and how it affects the world, basically, right? And it's very interesting. I think that I don't have to directly say something to Will in order to encourage you to do something.
Right.
If I understand how you operate, I could just put things in front of you. Movies, songs.
Right.
like in America, shooting people is cool. Like whether we want to admit that or not, they make it cool to kill in America. Like all the shows,
shootings,
like,
gangsters, like
everything. It's a cool thing to do. So if that's what you're gonna promote, we can't be surprised when we look up and see that a kid watches The Matrix and gets inspired to go shoot up at high school, dressed like the people in The Matrix. Like I don't understand how people don't see it coming in reality. Like we digest this every day as guns.
Yeah.
It's,
you're doing it.
Yeah,
it's almost it's normalized. Like
we play. The scariest thing I ever heard, this kid was playing, he told me he wanted to be in the Army. The kid might have been like 5 or 6 years old. And I asked him, so what do you want to do? He said, I want to be in the Army. And I was like, that's a weird thing for a 6-year-old to say.
Right.
Yeah.
And I was like, why? And he was like, well, I play Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And it my heart just sunk. And I was like, he doesn't realize those are real people.
Right.
He's looking at it like killing is fun. It's a game to blow somebody up and to shoot
No,
these
it
people
is.
from. So that was scary to me to see, like, this is a generation of kids being raised to think that, pulling the triggers.
That's like that. Was it you that sent me that
I sent her a video. There was a video of this
kid?
kid. They said, so what do you want to be when you grow up? He said, I want to be a murderer. And they're like,
The lady's
what?
like, what?
And he was like, I want to be a murderer. He said, I just want to kill people. And where the fuck did that come from? Like,
And she even said, do you want to murder
he said,
me?
do you want to?
And then did you see his
no,
face?
they said, do you want to murder? He said, well, I don't want to murder my family because they're my family. He said, but everybody else in the world, they can go. She goes, do you want to murder me? And he goes, I mean, I don't know. I don't think so.
His face was like,
In his mind, he probably was like, I could. Like, I don't know you.
Like he literally.
Well, they say
It was scary though.
That's just scary. That's
he's
a
like young.
To have that thought, he already need help. Like,
one of the key things to find if someone's a serial killer, potentially, right, is a lack of remorse for animals, very specifically.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
So peep this correlation.
That's a Freddy Krueger thing. But yeah.
There's a group of people who are raised to kill animals for fun. They correlate that with psychopaths.
Yeah.
I didn't make this up, y'all. This is literally what it says in the textbook.
No, that's a fact. I'm aware of that.
True,
Yeah.
Right. So when you look at the people who are putting out images into the society, I don't think they, like Vernon would say, I don't think they see a problem with what's going on.
Yeah, they
You know
don't.
what I'm saying?
I mean, shit happens.
Yeah.
Like, or you would just stop making AR-15s.
Right.
Yeah.
We could just stop making them. Like, it's not that deep. You know what I mean?
Take them
Let's go
away.
back to the old school revolvers, man. It's not that serious.
I mean, I got family members with them.
Yeah.
And they got them because they know other people got them. So, like, that's why they have them. They're at home, like, just in case you pull up.
That's what I hear
Yeah.
from everybody I know with the automatic weapon. They tell me the same thing. I have one because I know several people that have them. So I'm not going to be out here
Like,
with a pea
they
shooter.
just
you ain't
wanna
going to
be
show
ready.
up to my house and I ain't going to be ready. Like,
That's what it is.
That's crazy.
yeah.
Were any of you guys raised up around guns?
Yeah.
My parents didn't have guns. At least not that I was aware of.
No, I mean like shooting guns, like not just.
Oh, no. I didn't shoot my
Yeah.
first gun until I got to college.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
A lot
My
of
roommate had a
cousins
12
had
gauge,
them.
and we used to like shoot bottles in the woods and shit. But
bottles.
other than that, yeah.
Oh wow.
I never grew up shooting.
My
I
dad
seen
has a
shooting.
gun.
I've seen a lot of shit.
My dad had a gun.
I've been in a mass shooting, like so.
Shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a BB gun, and then my dad had an old, like, we would say it was his Western gun,
Oh, that's
because
dope.
it's like long, and then it has a phoenix symbol, and it has. And he has a gun belt.
Oh, that's pretty
Actually,
Like, we
now that
still
I think
have it.
about it, my grandfather had guns. He was in the army. He used to
Yeah.
have guns. He didn't have them like lying around though, but I knew he had
Yeah,
guns.
like,
and I
you
would, and
knew
I would
where
see
they
bullet
were.
casings and stuff. I'd be like,
Yeah,
Have you
It's-
guys ever been
like
hunting
military.
before?
I never hunted.
Hunting?
No.
Nah, I never did that.
What's funny is like I don't like the idea of killing an animal, but I was like, if I was out in the open and I had to survive, like I mean, it is you or me.
Or if you had the option to eat plants, though, would you kill the animal?
If the plant made sense, I could
If
do the
that's an
plant.
option.
Yeah, if the plant makes sense, then I would do that.
Okay.
Perfect.
I don't think I can kill an animal either.
That's what I said. Like I don't
I don't
like.
think I
if
could do
it,
that,
it would literally
yeah.
have to be like this is my survival. Like if I don't kill that deer, I don't live.
Yeah.
Then I have to do it. But other than that, I'm like, nah.
Well, I'm
Yeah, I
taking
wouldn't do
I'm
that.
taking my niece to slaughter a lamb next year for Passover, right?
Okay.
Oh.
Right. So
Yeah.
I think that's right. So,
Wait, have you
A
ever done
lamb
that?
too, because
I've never
lambs
killed
like
anything before.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I've never killed anything. I had pet spiders growing up. Like I don't even step on spiders.
Aw.
Yeah,
That might be hard
What's
for you
funny is,
then.
yeah, I'm more so like that
Yeah.
now too.
That's gonna be
Yeah.
hard
No,
to slaughter
it's
a lamb.
gonna be hard and shocking. That's why I want to take her to do it though. 'Cause I
That
feel like it's gonna leave an
the
impression.
sacrificial lamb.
Right, it's gonna
You're
leave an
making her do
impression
it?
that she's
Yeah.
not gonna be able to get away from. So.
Damn, I
Hopefully
don't
it
think I
works
could
out.
ever do that.
And you gotta
Ooh.
cut his throat too. You gotta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta. They showed me the like I gotta straddle it. I gotta like
What movie was it where they were showing them like shooting them in the head? The sheep.
Oh, with the air gun.
Yeah.
Damn, I seen that too. What was that?
Oh, that actually, you know what? I think that wasn't it. If I'm not mistaken, it was the black. Was it the black kid?
The newer
it. I
It
think.
wasn't something, 'cause I seen it
you
too.
might
I
be
know what you're
right.
talking about.
I think because he would go and then his dad was telling him you need to get harder. You're too soft, and he'd be like, do this.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was in No Country for Old Men.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what the
That
guy
movie's
used
crazy.
to kill the murder people with. He had the damn air gun that they killed the
The little
cows with.
patch, yeah.
Which blowing air holes in people's foreheads.
I think that's sad. Kill the animals.
It is. I'm an
Yeah,
animal. Like, I
yeah.
love animals.
It is.
Like I know we did have that talk about like not having
Yeah,
dogs
I
at the.
got
You know
cat.
what's funny? We had to talk about having,
yeah.
about dogs at the restaurant. Why did we go to the? We went to a restaurant like I think either the same day
barbecue
or the
spot?
next day.
Yeah, that same day.
And as soon as we got in there, we was just up there. I was like,
We
man,
saw a
you
dog.
look
We were
so
like-
cute, but I really don't
that's
want you
horrible.
to eat
Like,
my
get
food.
that dog out of this restaurant.
I know.
We was like, yeah, I don't think, yeah.
And what makes it even worse is like as much as like I like dogs, it's like if I'm eating at a table and your dog is over there like rubbing against me, any other moment I probably wouldn't trip, but it's like you ain't gonna get him. It's like you think this like look it's cute, huh?
Yeah.
I'm eating food.
I think people's animal etiquette is way off balance.
Yeah.
Like people don't,
Especially here.
especially it could be a California thing. I get
I
that.
think
so.
It could be a California thing because
Yeah,
people like here they just let their dog just like run up to you, like it's. And I tell people I'm gonna kill your dog. So I'm not.
Yeah.
I,
I
don't
can
know
see
what to-
that.
Yeah, I'm
Get that
scary.
dog away.
So if the dog come over here, I'm gonna kick it.
Because I didn't see dogs like that until I moved here. Because when I moved
Yeah.
here, my first job when I got here, I worked at the Nordstroms in the West Side Pavilion. I was over in Westwood, and I seen dogs in the mall running free, and I was like, "This is the thing."
Yeah, dogs
Like,
have a
you
lot
got
of
your
freedom.
dog,
Dogs
you
be in
California.
store like a dog could
Yeah.
go in there and like tear a Versace suit like up by accident and be like, "Oh my bad, my dog just be wild."
I finally saw the
That's
peacock.
$1,200. Like,
I finally saw the peacock on the plane.
oh
that
yeah,
peacock on that plane.
So this girl brought a peacock on a plane
Like a
talking
real
about
peacock.
It was
a real peacock, and she said it
full-out
was her
peacock.
emotional support
I
dog.
love her.
She said it was her emotional support animal.
And the peacock sat there like it's been like I'm the emotional
And
one.
I mean, my thing is something had to happen because you can't get a peacock on a plane unless it was valid.
Yeah.
There's no way you
I
could walk.
love it.
There's no way you could walk on
A
the plane.
peacock on the plane.
I'm gonna get a chicken as my emotional support animal.
Right. Every time it says peacock, I get better.
A rooster. Get a rooster.
Oh, that is Rooster's loud as fuck. Yeah, caller, what's
Caller?
your name? What's up?
I'm gonna tell you something about these people with
What's
these
up, Vernon?
goddamn about these goddamn dogs. Back when I was little, my mother said, if I ever see a dog lick you in the face, I'm gonna slap you so hard that you gonna feel it for the rest of your life. I said, you ain't never got to worry about that.
Now, Vernon, I'm finna
Yep.
solve that problem. Granted, most black people and Spanish people, they don't do that with their
Yeah.
animals, but I'm finna fix everybody's. They'll never do it again after
That's
this.
funny. You right.
I have 7 puppies, right?
Aw.
My dog licks the dog shit up and piss.
Yeah, because she has to get their, she's getting their digestive
But,
system
hey,
together.
But they got the cleanest
That's why.
mouths.
That's why cats and dogs lick their privates when they're little, because they're getting their digestive system going. I mean, they're getting their bowels and stuff to move and to go. So no.
Yeah, no,
mm-mm.
and Vernon, no, she licks the poop out the dog's butt as they're
Yeah,
moving.
yeah, because
Yeah.
she's pushing it out.
No, she eats it, Vernon,
That's your nasty dog.
because they have to keep the area clean.
That's a whole definition.
Right.
That's a whole nother
So-
definition
Yo,
of
I
ass
just want
eating.
y'all to think
Yeah.
about that when y'all kissing your animal.
And people don't
like that.
care. People like back when I was little, you didn't put your fork in the dog's mouth and then let the dog eat off
Oh,
your
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
fork.
they do
Oh
that.
yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Because
the dog
see-
didn't even sit by the table
They did that
when
shit
I
in-
was a kid.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
You
Oh
gotta take
no!
your
No!
ass
No! No!
outside or something while we eat.
Yeah.
Go sit your ass over there and wait till everybody's done and you get your food. You go sit your ass down.
That's
Now
Yeah.
when we go in the living room, you can come sit near me and we can watch the TV.
Yeah, that's
But
what-
you
Yeah,
better not
that's
act crazy because I will put your ass out.
Right.
Yeah, dogs got a lot
Yeah.
of rules in the black house.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, and cats do too. And this the shit that pissed me off about people with cats. Why the fuck is your cat on the countertop?
Yeah.
Ever.
Oh yeah,
Ever.
especially when you're cooking in the kitchen.
Nah,
And
ever.
I gotta cook, and
Nah,
you
not
got
even
this little
kitchen.
motherfucker.
And cats are way worse than dogs. Everybody knows
That's
how cats
nasty.
operate. Oh, cats will bring your dead rat. As a
We just
treat.
drop
Oh,
it
yeah.
off.
But see,
Yeah,
that's not for the reason why you think it's for. That's because they're giving you a gift because they care about you.
I don't give a fuck what it's for, Bernie.
I know you probably you don't like
Right.
cats. See, you don't like cats, and you don't understand. If you don't understand the language, the love language, and stuff like that, then that's different.
No, I feel like
I don't like dogs because dogs are like little slaves because they always trying to look up to their owners. Is that okay, Papa? Go sit your ass down somewhere.
I mean, I like when it does it to me.
Thanks, Vernon.
Thanks for saying that, Will. You just cleaned it up for me. I was going to say,
Nick.
Before Vernon said that, I was going to say I kind of compared the personality of cats to more like how men are.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're a little more like a cat. You walk in the house, a cat ain't seen you all day. They'll come rub up against you for a second, chill with you, but then they just finna go off and sit in the window and do their own shit.
Yeah.
Like how men, you know,
like I'm out.
You walk in the house,
what's
like, oh
up,
baby,
baby?
how's work? Cool. All right, now I'm finna go back doing what the fuck I was doing before you got here. I'm cool.
Yeah.
Dogs are more like how women are not calling you female dogs, okay?
Yeah.
Personality, I feel like women are more like dogs. Like you walk in the house, you haven't seen your girl today. She's more like, oh my God, let me tell you about my day. How was your day? What you been doing? You know, let me sit next to you. I'm gonna lean my head on you and shit. Like that's you know, that's more personality. That's how I kind of relate it. So no, I don't want to be around cats, Vernon.
Unless it's a chihuahua, then
like
you gonna have your leg bitten off. You ain't gonna have no.
I ain't worried about no ankle biter.
Anybody have cats? You guys have cats?
Nah, I'm allergic to cat. Well, my doctor when I was a kid said I'm allergic to cat saliva. So when they lick themselves, so I'm so I just don't touch them. Yeah,
that makes sense.
My sister used to have cats, so I used to watch them sometimes. Man,
I mean, they chill. Some cats are cute,
Yeah.
but I don't know, just something about a dog, just the way they interact with you.
Can
is
you
different.
train a cat to
dog.
like sit and stay and all that kind of shit? Or they not finna go?
I feel like they already know. Like I feel like it's just
they like whatever.
Yeah, they're very smart.
If you just hold up some
So-
food, it's just like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we know.
Dogs too.
I feel like felines have different tactics than canines.
Mm-hmm. I trained my dog.
Yeah, because I feel like
When
that's
I had
the
her,
thing.
I
You
trained her
have to
sit.
train dogs.
Sit, and then I would say, paw. Let me see your paw.
Because my
And
thing
then she
is,
would sit, and she would put the left. I could never get the right hand, but it was always the left hand.
Her other
this
hand's
is my
probably
thing.
super
Is you have to
sensitive.
train you have to potty train a dog. What's the process of training a cat to? Because they have kitty litter. They just know to go shit over there and put litter.
I think that's I've never had a cat.
Because I've never
I
heard
don't know
anybody
how
say.
they- I don't
I've
know how
never
they
heard
trained
anybody
them.
say like how they train a cat to go shit in the
I
kitty
think they
litter.
just.
They just go and do
I
it.
wonder. Yeah,
No, that's pretty interesting.
that is interesting.
I've seen someone had a cat on a like a leash before though.
That's insane.
Yeah,
And normally you
I've
don't
seen
see that. Yeah, normally you don't see cats on
Yeah.
leashes too often. So I was like,
Because
what
cats
the
literally, they're like they run around, but then they come right back. Like they don't.
They're pretty smart. Yeah.
fuck? They're like dogs, man. I mean, like men. Cats like men. I'm gonna write a book. Cats are like men. Women are like bitches.
They run the streets and then they come back.
Go sit down.
Oh,
That's how you get them to buy it, Will. That's not an offensive word. I just need them to buy the
They women
book.
like bitches, and they be like female dog.
Yeah, they have in quotation. I need them to buy the book. You know what I mean? So I gotta say that part. You know?
Men are like cat, and women are like bitches.
oh, that's funny.
Yeah. In
What did you
quotation.
say? Like,
Female dogs. It's
look
right
at the
there.
definition of a bitch. Like
They're fast too. I remember one time I had to watch my
Cat.
uncle's cat,
cats got bounce.
and I didn't know that the cat was an outside cat too.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh man, the one time I'm watching this cat and the cat got out, I chased the cat,
You can't chase
took
no cat.
off, and then I had to play it off. So when do I feed the cat? Just to see, and then he goes, oh, if the cat gets out, don't worry, the cat just leave the food and the cat will come back. I'm like, whoo.
Oh yeah.
That's how I found out the cat was inside outside.
Cats are
cat.
fast. They're
Woo.
too
You
agile.
can't
Like
I
you'll
couldn't
grab
catch
it. They're swifty with the turns.
in the car, everything. You should see.
and they'll be like
man.
they'll be this high and jump over your 8-foot fence like it ain't shit. Like,
like nothing. That cat was gone too.
You're like, how you do that?
Yeah, they little murderers, man.
They're
Yeah.
casual. Yeah.
they be slapping you and everything.
Because we had a neighbor. It was
Mm-hmm.
part. I don't even know what kind of cat it was. I'm just gonna say domestic cat, part bobcat. So it had like bobcat like
Oh, shit.
features, but it wasn't a bob. But it had like their features. So like,
Uh-huh.
but one thing about having if it's mixed with a bobcat is it has those bobcat instincts. So we had to like watch that shit. It would do some random stuff around.
It probably was a cerebral.
Huh?
Yeah.
Possibly.
That's probably what it was. I seen a bobcat in person. Them shits are humongous. Scared
Are
the
they?
shit. What?
Ooh.
They're like the size of a
Funny.
German Shepherd.
That's what I
Oh,
said. That's what I
wow.
said. What's funny is
They're
they're the
exactly
smaller
that.
They were
of the
that big.
cats, but they're like if you look at their paws and shit, they got
Yeah,
little.
they're small compared to house cats. They're not small compared to cats. They're big as dogs. And
Yeah.
that's creepy to see a cat.
I would say that
big.
like
big
I would
cat.
say like a medium size.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like
Yeah. It's
significant
kind of
size.
scary. Yeah.
Dang. Danny D put, you don't train a cat. You and the cat come to a mutual agreement on what things they'll do for you.
It's like living with a grown man.
There it
Book,
is,
that's
a man.
gonna be the book, baby.
That's like a man.
It's gonna be the book.
Run
Really
the
pulls up to
streets,
the house
come
like, hey
back
man,
home."
look. Hey,
Look at
feel
there
me?
it is. I told
It'd be
you.
funny,
I
hey,
guess that is.
So when the dog comes in, you gotta raise it like it's a baby. When the cat come in, you're like, all right, look, that's your area where you
That's
shit.
your food.
That's your food over there. You know, if you need to get out, that's the door. You know, we ain't got no problems. I'm gonna go sit down and watch the game.
You know what I mean? Cat gonna bring you some leftovers like
Yeah.
a dude would do. He not gonna bring you your own meal. He gonna bring you his food. You know, look, baby, I brought you a little something. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
look, here's this rat. It ain't the rat that I ate,
Yeah.
but this is a rat I
ate
saw.
too, so I got you an extra one.
You know, that happened before where my dog and my niece's dog, I went in the backyard and I opened up the fence and I looked and the dogs dropped a rat off. And I said, which one of you mother? I was like, which one of you? And they both had the guilty look like we both did it, basically. And I'm like, man, get this damn rat. Where did this rat come from? I'm like,
That's funny.
it was funny.
What if the cat just knew words? Like, you know how you train dogs based off, like, hand motions or certain sounds they know stuff. Like, if you say fuck and they're used to hearing that word that means something to them, what if you could train cats like that, like, by words? Like, if you say, like, what the fuck are you doing? They'll be like, oh, I'm in trouble. Like,
I think they know, but I don't think they care.
Yeah, I don't think they give a fuck.
Because
that's what I'm saying. They'd be like,
my
unless you
niece
hit a
was
cat.
like that with the cats, and she would
Cats
throw
be
them
scrap-
around
cats be
everything.
scrapping too.
Yeah, they did not. They knew no, and they would just give a look like, please.
Like, whatever.
Like,
cat
yeah, they literally were like, whatever.
A cat will walk up to you and slap you in the face and walk the fuck off.
That cracks me up.
I've been seeing the videos online.
Tony, I like
they be
Tony
chilling
Baker's
and they
videos
just be
when
like,
he shows them.
oh, the skibbity paps. He's like, hit him with the skibbity paps.
Yes.
Would you guys like it if your animal could speak? Because if they could put like a little device on the animal to translate.
Yeah, I think
It'd
that'd
be
cool.
interesting.
Or they
see what they
have
really say.
They have the button thing now, where you know they can tap the little button and it says what the
I've
dog
been watching
wants.
that.
Would you put that in your house? Like, would you want your dog to be able to tell you things?
Depends on what kind of dog I got. Is it a docile animal or is it like a chihuahua? Because if it's a chihuahua, nah.
That dog is like, ooh.
Like,
I think I would
You would?
set that up and just see what they
it'd be
say.
fun
Yeah.
it'd be fun for research. Like I wouldn't want that
Yeah.
on the regular.
Because I watched that when they do that, and then one of the videos, the lady kept saying no, and the dog kept saying like yes, like I want the treat, and kept pressing, and it was funny. I was like, dang.
I'm gonna see if I could do that with my dog to get her when she wants to go use the bathroom.
Oh yeah.
I got like a little light thing, so I'm gonna see if I can get her
So
to
you can hear it?
turn it. No, just see if she wants to turn it on. If she has to go
'Cause
outside.
usually they do that. Like
Oh,
they'll
yeah,
put
you
like a
could.
bell, and sometimes
Yeah.
people will go and they'll touch the bell, and they'll be like, "Hey,
Yeah.
I'm trying to get outside. What's up?"
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do something like that so I can figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that
When
would
I
be
do
cool.
get a dog, I'm gonna get a smart one.
A smart dog.
I have a couple dogs in mind.
Dogs. I watched the video of your dogs.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
they're
just started eating this
so
morning. They
adorable.
just started
Oh,
eating.
I gotta
some
see
food.
'em. I
I
haven't
was
seen
like,
'em yet.
oh my god.
They sound like little monkeys though.
Yeah. And the one
And
that
seven.
couldn't
What color
go
are
to
they?
sleep.
All different colors. I'll show you
Yeah.
a picture of them. And two of them are like real fighters. They started fighting already.
Are they active?
Oh dang.
Hey, caller.
Nick, you can't really train some dogs because some dogs are just dumb.
No, that's a fact.
I had one. I had one
That's
of
a
the dumb.
fact.
I had a
That is
Dotson. The
true.
wiener dogs are pretty dumb.
But they did have this one dog.
Mm-hmm.
They put a little bell by the door, the front door, so every time he had to use the bathroom, he would walk up and hit his paw against the bell, and they would take him out to use the bathroom. And I'm like, wow, I wish I could do that shit.
Yeah,
Right.
I might try that.
Yeah.
Ronnie.
That's a good idea.
Right, I'm cool with that. Just let me know.
Because putting them on the schedule, a lot of times you have to stick to that schedule. And if you divert from that schedule at any point, that's your ass, because they sure gonna use the bathroom.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And just think, what's going to put you on a shitting schedule? You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
fuck that.
And
Oh,
as
man,
far
I had
as
to shit
cats
for 2
go,
hours,
you
but
take
wait.
them, you pick them up, and you put them in the litter box, and then they'll know what it is, and then they'll smell all around it, so then they know where the smell is.
You talking about cats or dogs?
I feel like
He said
both.
cats.
I
I'm
feel
talking
like
about
they're
cats.
both- I
When
feel
you
they're
like
both
litter
kinda like
box.
that, though.
Oh, he was saying
When
how you
you
train
tra-
your cats. You just put
To
them
train
in the
them.
litter box.
You put them in a litter box, or you can do what most people do, like train them to use the bathroom and just like
yeah, I've seen
lift
that,
the
the
litter box
toilet.
up and
Oh,
then
yeah.
and they use the toilet. But the experts say
That's
don't
kinda
do
creepy.
that because that's against their.
Imagine your cat up there on on two legs, like.
Hey, what if I gotta go late
mean,
at night? And
yeah.
Hey, my nigga, get out the bathroom.
I got next.
That would be
AKA,
funny.
I got next.
He
Like-
tapping on the
And
door
cats
shit.
and
Hurry up,
dogs
Will.
and cats and dogs have excellent memories. This man had a cat, and he went off to war for a couple of years. Came back, and the cat knew exactly who the fuck he was and was waiting on him because he knew he was coming.
Oh, that's dope.
Oh wow.
As animals,
That's
yeah.
like
And this dog did the same thing though. The
Yeah.
dog did the same thing. The man came back from war. He didn't recognize him at first, so he was barking at him. But then when he smelled him, you couldn't get that dog off of him.
That smell.
They
That
know.
Did y'all see the one about the dog whose master got sick and fell out in the street, and the ambulance, the guys who's driving the ambulance took him in the car, and then the dog followed the car all the way to the hospital, and went to the man's room.
Oh, no, I didn't see that. Oh.
No, they know. Dogs know, and they can smell.
I know.
Their smell is
Thanks, Byron.
crazy.
Thanks, Vernon.
I know a friend
That's
of
a
mine.
good
I
dog.
don't know if it was his uncle or something. He had a Rottweiler that used to sleep on his chest as a puppy. That's what he said. The dog used to always sleep on him. And one day he was having some kind of heart issue, and the dog alerted his wife.
Oh wow.
Right, because the dog had been so used to his heartbeat that the dog knew something
And
was
know
off,
something's off.
and alerted his wife and
They can
saved his
feel
life.
that. Yeah.
So go
They
figure-
know.
yeah,
Like
go
some of them
figure
service
that.
animals, like if you go down and out, they'll go find somebody and they're like, "Arr," and then you'll like not go, and they'll be telling you like, "Come on."
Dang.
I don't want to get a service animal.
I
You
say,
do?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I do.
Yeah,
A service pig?
They seem cool. You know.
I'm
Hey,
just kidding.
people laugh, but pigs are smart
Yeah,
as fuck. Pigs
they are
pigs
really
smarter
smart.
than dogs. And
They
people
are
have-
really smart.
They I mean they a little sloppy, but they know stuff.
You gonna be some bacon, but
You said you gonna be some bacon? Could you eat bacon if you had a pig?
That's fucked up.
You just be at the house, they're smelling like this smell familiar.
I don't think. I think 80% of the world would be vegans if you had to actually kill your own food.
Yeah.
Oh, that is
I
true.
honestly believe that. I don't think that 80% of people in the world have it in them to gut.
Because like when they show when they have like them videos of like the slaughterhouses, I don't even I can't watch that shit.
it's
Yeah.
a
Like what they do to pigs and deer and all, like it's crazy.
It's a food show called the Best Food Review Show Ever. This guy travels like a Thailand and all this stuff, but he shows the culture and how they prepare their food. 90% of people in America, they wouldn't be eating no cow. You're not finna tear the guts out of a cow and drain the blood out. Like it's not gonna happen. You're not gonna pluck
do
the
it.
feathers out of a chicken.
And some places they be doing it. I saw it on this thing or whatever. They'll put like the monkey and like put it up. They'll beat its
Oh,
head
yeah, that's in
and then they'll
Thailand.
pull the brain out. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen. Yeah, that was on.
Yeah.
Oh, that was horrible. I seen that video. Yeah, that was horrible.
I was like, and she was alive. I was like, yo.
And they pass like this little tongue thing around.
Yeah,
and
and
whoever
everybody
cracks
hits-
it is like the good luck or something. I seen that. And the monkey's alive, y'all. It's not a dead monkey.
That's what I'm saying. The monkey's
Oh,
chilling
wow.
there, so they put something around the monkey's neck and then the rest of the monkey body under the table, so it
Yeah.
can't like touch or nothing.
It's a table
Oh,
it's a table
dang.
where Will is sitting. It's a table that has
Yeah.
a hole in it.
Yeah.
And you pick the monkey and they bring it out and then they close the table around his head. So just his head is sticking out and it's
And
like
they're just
scratching the shit.
Hitting the head.
And they pass this little. Remember the little xylophone thing? Ding, ding, ding?
Yeah.
They pass one of those around and everybody takes
That's
a crack
fucked
at the
up.
monkey's skull.
It's fucked up.
Then they just eat his brains. It's crazy, man.
It's fucked up.
I still remember seeing the monkey brains on
I think I ate monkey brains by accident.
What was that movie? Indiana Jones. Remember the first? I think it was the first one when they go and then they pull out these little monkey, and that was the first time I go. People
Somebody
eat
had me
that?
try something, and then they told me it was monkey brains, and then I felt sick to my stomach. I
Did
don't
you
know-
eat it though?
Huh? Well, I ate it prior to. I was thinking it was something else.
What did it taste like?
Huh?
Chicken?
No, it didn't taste like no chicken. Like it was
Was
just
I didn't
like
know what to
think about think about a brain like how soft it is. It would just think of like some fried like tofu or some shit like.
Okay.
But
it have a
not,
taste?
But it was not tofu. I mean, anything has a taste if you put seasoning on it. Like
Where were you at? When you
Yeah.
tried
this is in Washington.
Oh
Huh.
wow.
it?
And it was with the military dude. That's unless he was fucking with me, but he
could've
told
been
me
fucking with you.
he could have been fucking with
It
me.
could have
but-
been oysters.
Huh. I mean, I like oysters. I don't think it was oysters, but yeah.
Yeah, that's deep.
So you was
man.
all eating it and then they're like,
No, I
hey.
took a bite of it, and he was like, "What do you think of it?" I was like, "I mean, the substance, the texture was different." He goes, "Yeah, it's monkey brain." I was like, I immediately got like, it wasn't even just the fact that
He was
I
about to throw up right there.
Yeah, because I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, monkeys.
A monkey brain.
Then they said monkeys. You know how they like AIDS, and I'm thinking all kinds of shit like, like
Hey.
monkey pox, like anything I could get Ebola.
He's all monkeypox.
Because apparently, anytime we have some major virus, it derived from a monkey.
That is usually the
That
common-
is-
Monkeypox,
true.
AIDS, Ebola, like all them apparently came from a
William's all
monkey.
passing out thinking about all that.
Now, Ada, I know culturally, Spanish people, y'all eat
Y'all
all-
like them grasshoppers.
Y'all eat from the rooter to the tutor. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
What's
The tongue.
Y'all eat everything.
tongue.
So
Yeah,
what's,
cow tongue.
Cow tongue.
what's the other thing?
I've tried that.
The stomach.
The cow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's-
the
what y'all
stomach.
call
Oh,
that?
cabeza.
Stomach
They be in the
line?
Yeah.
they be in
we
the
put
head
that
too.
in menudo.
Yeah. So
The stomach.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
So what's the strangest? I don't want to say strange, but what's the most different thing you tried?
Have you had pig's blood?
I don't know.
Bro, that show I told
I
you to
have
watch?
tried
Pig's
the
blood
cow
is like a
tongue.
thing. People do that.
Bro,
I
they
can't
drink
do it.
blood all over this world, bro.
I have tried that.
Like
the cow
Gatorade.
tongue.
They drink blood like
I just think it's crazy. Like if I know it's blood, there's no I already have a thing against blood. Like if I see my own blood, I start tripping.
Bro, this dude cut the animal open, bro, and he scooped the blood from the animal and drank it. If you could just wrap your mind around that, bro. And this is and I don't want to disrespect it. I wouldn't do it. But this was part of their culture. Like, this was just the thing.
Dang.
It's carnivorous. What's up, caller?
Hey, caller.
Hey, this is Daniel Deal.
Hey,
what's up? Calling. So Nick.
Yes, sir.
So Nick is right. The reason why people in America couldn't do that is when you go to places like Thailand or Guam or whatever, that's it's not only a different lifestyle, it's a different mentality on surviving as a whole. So a kid, like a 3-year-old kid there, they get raised to kill chickens and goats and piglets and, because they're going to eat them.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, but I remember I saw that, what y'all talking about, like they used to have that video, those episodes called Faces of Death.
Yep.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think that's where I saw them.
Yeah. So they put they put the monkey in like a little table thing, and the monkey couldn't move, and like they had to hit the monkey like 8, 9, 10 times. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, that was crazy.
But now I'm looking at and I'm looking at the people,
Have you seen Faces?
and for them, this is like going out to Outback Steakhouse. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was like an expensive dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, to them, it's like a delicacy. And I'm like, you got to look at the mentality. It ain't nothing, like, you can take your lamb out there, you know what I mean? And do that.
Right.
Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot.
That's what I always talk
That
about.
would
Like,
be,
hey, you in China, you eating dog, you eating cat. Like, cause who
what
knows?
is it?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and stick with P.F. Chang's. I'm cool.
All right.
Right.
That's hilarious.
I'm still with P.F. Chang.
Chang.
Yeah,
My cousin ate grasshoppers.
I eat grasshopper.
What's funny is I probably would, like, if you cook it.
They eat grass.
It was all sauteed. It was all.
They eat grass, man. Eat a grasshopper, man. They cool. At City Walk, they sell them in these little bags. They put like a ranch on it or something. Or
Yeah,
spicy
it's all
grasshopper.
like fried.
I ate the worm in the tequila
Oh, the mezcal?
can't
The
do
a
mezcal?
few times by accident.
Mezcal.
I didn't know. And then they go, you ate the worm. And I was, I did.
That's funny you said that because that's exactly where I saw it. Faces of
Yeah.
Death. So when I was younger, I was always told never to watch those movies because they were like very devilish.
Uh-huh.
Because it's not like, first of all, it's not even like you're watching a movie. It's real shit.
Yeah.
You're just watching real,
that
like,
shit's crazy.
That was.
you'll
yeah.
be watching like somebody getting eaten by an alligator and they'll be like, oh, this is a crazy movie. Like, no, that's fucking real. That's just
Yeah.
happening. And for some reason, somebody had a camera.
Yeah.
Like,
That was crazy.
It's an alligator.
That's crazy that so many people seen that. Cause as a kid, like nobody ever talked about it.
because that's literally because
Yeah.
my aunt had one of those movies. And I remember that to this day. That's why I was like, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Like,
I think that scene is burned into everyone's head who watched that movie. Cause I'd never forget that.
Cause you look at it and
Yeah.
you're like, and especially if you know like how those movies are, you're like, oh, this is really,
This is real.
This ain't like no, like, hey, we
Yeah.
watching, you know.
But do you guys? What's your
Real.
favorite food, Will?
my
Favorite
food.
dish? You're going out last day on the earth. What you want to eat?
My last day on earth, probably some ribs and some sweet
Good.
potatoes.
Now, if it was up to you, could you go out, kill the cow?
All right.
You gotta
Or
skin it.
pig.
You gotta
Like-
skin it.
Yeah.
You gotta drain the blood. Then you gotta chop it into pieces.
Uh-huh.
And then you gotta cook your ribs. Could you do that?
It's tough.
Would you do that for ribs?
Damn.
I love ribs.
I love ribs too.
I don't know if I could. I don't think
I don't know if
could
I
do
could kill
that.
a cow.
Kill a chicken.
A cow or a freaking, because you got beef ribs and you got pork ribs. But either one,
Yeah.
like,
Could you
It's-
prepare it yourself? Like if you had.
it sounds bad too because it's like some of my favorite things to eat are like baby back ribs and bacon.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Specifically, and what's crazy
got
is
a
like
pig?
I like pigs. Now knowing what I know about pigs,
Yeah.
I like pigs, but I'm still like,
Cause you
still gonna eat
yeah,
you.
You
I'm
gotta
still
pick.
gonna
You
eat that
gotta
bacon,
pick the
though.
pig you gonna kill. Too.
Yeah.
That's deep, bro.
right.
You gotta.
It all
befriend
comes up
them.
to you, and it's all like,
Yeah, he likes
you're
you
like-
and shit.
Yeah.
He lets you take him to the
I
slaughterhouse.
can't kill
You
no
know?
pig, man.
Aw.
Yeah, they
He
walk
lets
with you to
take-
yeah. Like, oh, he's a
Come
nice
on.
guy.
Well, because pigs is cool. Like a cow, on the other hand, man, he just like moo, nigga. Like,
I think fish and chicken are like the lowest on the totem pole. Like people don't mind killing birds.
Nah,
and
you can
fish.
pull a fish
Turkeys.
out the water. Ain't nobody
Yeah.
tripping.
I feel like birds and fish, like people don't really care too much. Like
chicken, they bold.
Fish.
Like if you go to countries like you said, like China or them Asian countries,
Mhm.
they'll grab a chicken and pull the head off in front of you and hand it to you.
They cook a
Oh,
pigeon.
yeah.
They cook pigeon out there too. They just grab a motherfucking
Pigeon
pigeon
dirty.
and
Yeah.
fry that motherfucker.
I'm
Fry
telling
that
you,
thing
they
up.
yank the head off. Just
Have you guys tried alligator?
alligator's fire.
Yeah.
I seen
I like
alligator
alligator.
soup, but I didn't
It's good.
try it. I'm-
Nah, I
I
had
tried it.
alligator.
It
I
was
had
good.
pet lizards growing up.
I had alligator back
Oh.
home, and I
That's
went to
fucked up.
Louisiana recently, and I got
Yeah.
alligator.
The same way I feel about dogs, I had pet reptiles growing up. So that's
Alligator.
Weird to me.
It was good.
You ain't had no pet alligator though, but yeah.
Hey,
wanna-
caller.
How we doing?
Faces of Death was funny. I don't care what nobody say.
Psychopath.
Vernon,
Oh,
That was
Vernon.
the funniest shit I had ever seen in my
you know
life.
that was real, Vernon.
Yeah, that
I
was
know
real.
it was funny because the monkey, they grabbed the monkey. The monkey already looking like, hey, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck y'all doing? Then they put the
Oh,
monkey
yeah.
in the. Then they put the monkey in the thing, and the monkey's like, oh shit, what the fuck? And then they get the clicking the monkey in the head, and the monkey's like, ouch, motherfucker, out! Oh my
Was
god, we
that
was in there
the-
dying.
Was it on Faces of Death where they dipped the cat into the boiling water?
Yeah.
Oh,
And it
I
was on
think it
Faces
was.
of Death too, when the guy he was trying to defuse a bomb and got blowed the fuck
I
up.
seen that one.
Oh, yeah, I saw
I
that.
seen the one where the dude got decapitated.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
he tried to. I don't know if he tried to go under a semi truck or whatever.
Mhm.
And then there was one.
Mhm.
These dudes picked out a cat to eat in somewhere in China, and they took the cat and they dipped that shit in boiling water, and then they ripped it. They was pulling the fur off while the cat was alive, bro. They didn't kill the cat first, bro.
Ah.
It was crazy.
And as far as
That's
I
sad.
don't think I could like as far as killing my own animals to eat, but let
Yeah.
me get hungry enough. I have a ham sandwich in a minute, god damn it.
I don't believe people, man.
And
I'm saying
some bacon.
if Nick, if you were hungry enough,
Yeah.
I'm not kidding.
you would have you would have poodles and noodles if you was hungry enough.
No, Vernon, because I've seen.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying, I've seen what happens when you cut an animal open. That's a lot of. I'm
Lot
a
of blood.
weak stomach, bro.
yeah, blood.
Yeah, my stomach, I got a weak
can't fuck
stomach.
with
But
blood.
see, the thing is that here's the
Don't make it.
It
craziest
is
part.
blood specifically.
I
right?
can watch people get gutted. Now I can watch horror movies and watch people get gutted. I can watch like surgeries and stuff. I can watch all that stuff, but don't put it in front of me because I can't do it.
Yeah, I can't watch a surgery. Like I can't
Oh,
watch.
yeah.
I'll throw up in the.
But
room.
but please, y'all have hamburger and a heartbeat. Fuck with me.
Imagine throwing up in somebody's lungs. Threw up in somebody's
Shit.
lungs.
Thanks,
Hamburger and chicken wings. God damn it.
Vernon. Fuck that, Vernon.
All
right,
right.
y'all.
Vern is
Thanks,
horrible.
Vernon.
Due to Vern getting on the mic or whatever, we're gonna go ahead and segue all these beatings to this Amber Heard
Them
situation.
Violent.
Oh.
we're gonna segue these
speaking of the
these burn, yeah.
Shout out to
violence.
Johnny Diesel.
Shout out to
Johnny
Johnny Depp.
y'all. I knew it. I
Shout
was
out.
so
A-Dot
excited.
did call it from the beginning.
knew it.
A-Dot did say that she was a bad person from the
Yeah,
beginning.
she was. And
I-
the,
like
the
I said,
audio tapes, everything.
I was looking at bits and pieces. I didn't keep
Yeah.
up with every aspect of the trial, but I was watching the stuff they were talking
Mhm.
about, like about the mannerisms and certain things. She just really
Yeah.
showed no remorse.
No,
Yeah, I
she
think
couldn't
she's
even really
crazy.
cry when she did
couldn't
her
cry.
fake
What's funny?
crying.
She's an actor, but can't
yeah,
act.
but she wasn't. Yeah,
That part.
it was.
Cause she sure was like,
Yeah.
Now, Ada, if you had a female friend
Uh huh.
that was like Amber Heard,
Mhm.
right, and her dude was like Johnny Depp,
Mhm.
as a friend, would you say? Because us and the men, like we knew, if I knew my homeboy was beating on this girl, we gonna check him.
oh,
Uh-huh.
absolutely.
Like that's not gonna slide.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
one time, I feel like, hey, bro, what's going on with you and Shawty? Like she ducking and shit every time you.
Yeah.
So like, as a woman, like, would you
Mhm.
say anything to your homegirl? Or is that just kind of like taboo? It's like, whatever.
Actually, I have that has happened.
A girl beating a dude up?
Yeah.
That's fucked.
Doing stuff that was, quite frankly, narcissistic and psycho, like
like Amber Heard.
sociopath.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's usually the people who do it.
But then she flipped out on me.
Yeah.
So then it was like, okay, like I'm just removing myself from you altogether.
Should gave her
You
them
know,
hands.
but yeah.
should have gave her them hands.
Them hands, I know she should have got the hands, but
Should have got the hands.
but yeah, I mean, it does happen.
That's fucked
And
up.
it's sad to say, and a lot of females have the thought, like she said, nobody's gonna believe you. In her audio, you're a man. Nobody's gonna believe you.
Man,
And it's sad that guys actually have to provide evidence to show that this person's doing it against them, even if it's a female.
He lucky he wasn't black.
Hmm
If Johnny Depp was black, boy. Boy, you be
Ooh.
in trouble, boy.
It wouldn't
But
be-
even
it
from
wouldn't
the
even be him if he
beginning-
got any cousins, sisters.
Can't beat no white woman,
Yeah.
boy.
Even from the beginning, though, they were saying that when they were dating, stuff was already like,
Off.
yeah, it was
Mhm.
already off. And then Even when he had his finger cut when
Oh,
they
yeah,
were
when she sliced the
together,
finger,
then
yeah.
she
Did
a
you see-
broken bottle and it cut the
Did
finger.
you see
cut the finger off.
one of his actress friends asked him
Uh-huh.
about it. They were at like a dinner or something, and they were filming, and she looks at his finger, and you can't see the audio, but you can't hear the audio, but you can see her expressing. She looks at his finger, and she's like, "What the fuck?" And she asked him about it, and whatever he told her was BS, because she looked at him like a victim. Like he turned away, and she was just
Yeah.
staring at him like, "Yo, something's going on."
Something's
like,
off.
Yeah.
like this is kind of weird. So I thought that was pretty interesting. You know, it's pretty sad to see a dude
Yeah.
being abused. You know, it's a pretty sad sight.
I think
actually.
so.
It
too.
is.
Yeah.
Especially one that, like, people love Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
Like, from his roles to
Absolutely.
everything, people love Johnny
Yes.
Depp. So they're like, damn, he was really going through this.
Yeah.
Because I ain't even going to lie. I mean, I'll be honest, when I heard the whole thing, I thought, I was like,
Mhm.
oh, damn, Johnny Depp's beating this fucking girl. That's fucked up. Because I like him as an actor, but I'm just like, damn. I didn't even think twice
the
about,
pirate.
Yeah.
I didn't think twice about, like, her whooping his ass.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you right, Vernon. It is over for her.
I used to
yeah.
I used to work with this guy.
15 million on top of,
I mean,
Her
look at
just
they
nobody-
gave her $2 million, so she might as well just cancel that because she's gonna have to give it to him
Right.
for the $15 million.
15 million. On top
Yeah.
of that, she ain't about to get nowhere. Who gonna work with her? This is
No.
one of the most publicized trials I've seen in a while. So like
Even watching it.
But it's a female though.
Yeah.
You know?
a white female.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not gonna look at it like.
And I'm wondering what is somebody actually posted something. I think it was on Twitter that I saw, and they were
it
like,
Kevin?
"So Me Too movement," and they put like, "Now it's changed."
yeah,
Basically saying, you know, like you
and I think
can't be.
the Me Too people should have stepped up for Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
They should have stepped up because if you say like, oh, this is
Mhm.
stepping back for women's rights, it ain't got nothing to do with like women's rights. It's about what's right. If she was doing that shit, she was doing that shit. There's gonna be
Yeah.
other scenarios where guys are beating girls and y'all can go get them because that's what the fuck they was
Mhm.
doing. He wasn't that guy. So
Yeah.
it's like, yeah.
And shout out to I forgot the name of the makeup company when she tried to lie and say that the
Her bruise
makeup
kit?
company, her bruise kit, and they came
That was
out and
good.
said, "No, we do not
like,
condone this.
Like, we
We're
do not
not."
sell
condone
bruise
this.
kits.
Like,
you
they
know?
were like,
As a matter
no.
of fact, we're gonna take back our sponsorship.
Yeah.
Like,
I was like, good for them for saying something.
appreciate that. You was costing us too much.
Yeah.
I used to work with a guy,
Uh-huh.
and he was a manager. So
Mhm.
we hired somebody. I told him, I said, don't date the employees.
Mhm.
This one particular girl
Can't
he
do
wanted
it.
to date, she was a little fast for him. He was kind of like a really nice guy, buy you
Uh-huh.
flowers, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
And I
Mhm.
warned him. I said, bro, don't fuck with her.
This ain't the one.
Mhm.
She completely destroyed his life. Like,
Mm.
and I watched her get him fired.
Mhm.
His mom or his dad had just died,
Mhm.
and she like threw all that shit in his face.
Mhm.
He lost his car, lost his house, doesn't talk to his family anymore, and she just moved on. She gave him an STD,
Damn.
Oh.
like just random. And I warned him before, 'cause I seen it coming,
Mhm.
and I was like, bro, she's a little, like
She's
she's a
off.
little asshole,
There's
bro.
some people
that
and
just like
she
that.
just completely just like it was crazy to see it.
Mhm.
Kind of like a Black China.
Bro, I never watched that show, bro, but I
Yeah.
watched the clip when they were in the
Mhm.
car.
She wild, man.
And she flipped on him when he asked her to do something after he bought it. I was just like, bro, I would have pulled over and just let her have the car and went
You know how much
somewhere
money
else.
I'd be putting on you?
I would have just been like, I'm cool, shawty. You can keep it.
You can have the car. I don't need it.
Yeah.
I don't want nothing to do with you. I'm for
So,
sure.
Ada, is
He's
there a
about
lot?
to
Is
get
there
a
a
lot
lot
of
of Amber
roles.
Heards out there?
Yeah. I really
There's
hate
a lot
to
of
say
I
that.
think there's a lot of females out there that.
There's a lot.
There's
Like I
been a
said,
lot.
when they talk about the whole Me Too thing, like it goes both
Mhm.
ways. You guys can't like act like girls don't be
Mhm.
beating dudes up.
have
It's
you ever
not-
been Me Too'd, Will?
Huh?
By a female? You ever got Me Too?
Re-
Because you're in the acting space.
Oh no.
Oh, you haven't been
I haven't
female,
done any of that.
uh,
Yeah.
Rough you up?
No, you no, just
No, we're gonna
No,
rough me
bro,
up.
I mean,
nah, just approach you like, hey,
you know.
come, light skinned dude, come in the back room real quick. Talk about your role.
Nah, I haven't got that yet. Nah.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
manager?
I feel like once you get like in a certain like tier,
Uh-huh.
something usually pops off.
What if it's like an Oprah or
Yeah.
somebody like that?
Oprah?
Yeah, like an older woman.
Yeah.
She like you like Steph Curry. She's like, you know what I'm saying? You like Steph Curry? Come on back here, little
I'll
Steph.
give you a little meal.
You text my
What if she's
fiance
like,
and
yeah.
be like,
I'll
well,
put you in this show.
I would have to text my fiance and say we about to get our financial blessing.
I'll let you know later what happened.
I'm gonna take one for the team, y'all.
Right, like, babe, trust me. This ain't got nothing to do. It ain't nothing personal. This is for us.
Ah.
Like, you said Oprah?
That's probably why it
Yeah.
doesn't get reported. You know what I mean? Because that's
Right.
how men think. Like, oh, yeah, cool.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, she was making me have sex with her over and over again. Like, did you come? I did multiple times, but it doesn't mean I liked it. Like,
That is true, though. Will.
like,
That is true.
Yeah. Shout out to Johnny Depp, though. I was so
Yeah, shout out
excited.
to Johnny, man.
I wonder
Yeah,
how
'cause who was
Disney
it?
feel.
Was
I
it
wonder
Kevin?
how
Disney had to
Disney
feel like
feels.
shit.
I mean, Pirates of the Caribbean. I wonder how they feel like.
He was like, I ain't fucking with y'all. Y'all kicked me
Yeah.
off, and now y'all want me back after y'all didn't even ask me or get any evidence.
Yeah.
I just assumed I was wrong.
I ain't gonna lie. His lawyers and his team was on point.
Yeah, that's Johnny Depp.
Man.
Yeah, the girl was good.
Like,
There's
she was
funds. They
so
got funds
good.
there.
His
yeah.
attorney was really
Objection. Like
Right.
every 5 seconds, it was.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
good. Yeah, she was really good. I thought she did. a
she
good job.
was good. Yeah.
I like her
was like-
tone when she was talking to Amber Heard. Like her tone was good because girl kept getting confused and shit. Like, wait,
Man,
what?
what?
How did-
Mm-hmm.
Ray, you guys know Raven Simone?
Yeah.
She made a funny TikTok about talking like Amber Heard. That shit had me dying.
Oh, that's.
She would like ask like her girlfriend a question. She'd be
Uh-huh.
like, or her wife, and she was like, "So what happened to you?" She'd be like, "Well, I didn't do it, but if I would have did it, I didn't. Yes, I did, but no, I didn't do it." Like just like rewording everything. It was just hilarious. It's like I was like, man,
Yeah, that girl's crazy. Man.
she was tripping.
That was crazy.
You could tell she was in the courtroom making room. Like, hey, that wasn't what we discussed, and you could see it in her eyes. Like
And it looked like she did coke in there too, on the stand.
on the stand.
On the one, yeah. on
They
the
said
one,
they said
I'm
that
like,
she may have done coke and a pill at some point.
Like it
And there was
looks
a
like
moment
it.
where she went like this, and then all of a sudden she was like this.
Yeah, like her face. Like I mean, there was
Oh,
a moment where it
was
looked
it-
like she literally did coke. Like
But that's
right
the
there.
thing. I watched the whole body language thing, and the only thing that's a little unfair is if you just stop and think about how many dumb things you probably do throughout the day.
Yeah.
If somebody just took into a frame shot, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like so.
I be doing weird shit. I be
Yeah, you
at
know.
work, like I be walking around. Like,
I was singing a rap song and I was doing some crazy shit in my hand. My wife walked in. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I was just rapping to the
Yo.
song, shawty. I'm tripping.
oh, did I tell you
Yeah.
about? This is completely
That
off
was
topic, but when
crazy.
we were in
Mhm.
remember we got off and we went to that fish spot when we left the show.
Mhm.
I walked into I think I mentioned it. I might have mentioned it before, but there was a black dude in the bathroom. I opened up the door to go use the bathroom. This dude had his shirt up and he was looking into the mirror going like this, and then he turned around and went like this and just walked out. That shit had me dying. I was like, yo.
Oh yeah, when you came out, you're like,
I was like, what you
see
in here
that
doing?
guy right there?
You in here making a music video? Like,
That was funny.
That's funny. Only thing you
I
can do
was
is
like-
walk out. It's like,
all you can do is walk out. This
like,
nigga was over there B2K in the mirror.
In the mirror. That's
got me.
funny.
Oh, Marion looking ass.
That's funny. So they just reported that LA has its first monkeypox case.
What is monkeypox? What the hell is
like
going
chicken pox, but some virus that came over
Let
here
me
from
look up
monkey.
monkeypox.
Now you gotta
You
look
know
it
what be
up.
killing me? Sometimes I'd be laughing.
I think they be creating it like how Vernon was saying, like with the guns and then all this other stuff. And then when Dani said, of course, we got the voting coming up for our next
Yeah.
elections. We
Right.
get all kinds of look at gas went up again.
Kind of
Because they'll be like, oh man,
everything
look, I can
makes
change gas
sense.
prices if
You
you,
know
just
what I'm
vote for
saying?
me.
Yeah.
I
I
could
could do
eliminate
gas.
monkeypox through this vaccine if you just vote for me.
Yeah. It's like, because
I'm like,
they figured
my thing is
COVID.
politicians, why you got to go through the extremes?
Yeah.
Just do something regular, like let my kids eat for free. Like, give me some good
Just
health care. How
stop
about
trying
like
to
little
affect
stuff?
us.
Like, why are you trying to affect people to get what you want?
Yeah. Are you looking at monkeypox though?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It looks nasty too.
I mean, it's monkeypox, just like chicken. But
Yeah.
chickenpox look nasty.
Yeah, but monkeypox kind of looks a little more nastier.
Why are they calling it monkeypox though? It says it's caused by the smallpox virus. I thought smallpox was done in like the 1800s though. What the hell's going on?
That's why I say
what I try to tell
somebody's bringing
people.
it back.
When people talk about like, oh, polio don't exist anymore and all of this stuff, I'm like, yeah, there's
Mhm.
actually one country that does still have it. And most viruses you really can't get rid of. I don't give a damn what vaccine they give you. You can monitor
Mhm.
it, but but
They're trying to bring it
viruses
all
have the
back.
ability to hide in your cells though, so eventually they can't come back. And people can get infected as soon as you're like, oh, I'm asymptomatic. I don't know I got it. You go mess with somebody, you blow something in the air.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, that shit out there again, like wildfire. Quote unquote, the monkeypox, the Spanish flu.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. The Spanish flu
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's racist.
I know, right?
or the Black Plague.
Like it came from.
Yeah,
That's
no,
hilarious.
that's racist, man. You think about that
Knew
shit.
you were
Hold
gonna
up,
say
nah,
that
El
one.
Nino.
Oh, no.
Nah,
We got the
nah,
Black
nah,
Plague,
hold
the
up.
Spanish flu.
What white virus they got out
I'm
there?
trying to tell you.
Yeah,
bro,
I
it's
didn't even
racist,
think
bro.
about
That's why they
that.
The
said-
Black Plague,
Wait,
the
the
Spanish
Spanish
flu.
flu.
El Nino.
LD.
Come on, bro. Y'all all right? That's what they trying to tell you something, bro.
Monkeypox.
Monkeypox?
Monkeypox.
Come on, bro. Who do we associate being called monkey?
Oh, hold on.
Oh yeah.
The swine flu. That's the cops.
Oh yeah. Swine flu.
We might have one. Nah.
I'm
Ish.
just saying, yeah, I'm just trying to tell you.
That's true.
That's
I didn't
funny,
even
like,
think about that.
If you think about that,
Yeah.
when's the last time you were like, oh, the white virus?
The white virus.
Let me see.
Caucasian virus.
I'm trying to figure out
Caucasian pox.
where it came from.
Caucasian
It
pox?
says the earliest symptoms of smallpox. It was in the 4th century in China.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So they're not saying how it originated. I would doubt they would even know this information.
Mhm.
What was the difference between chicken pox and smallpox?
Well, they kept trying to say people get it from.
Monkeys?
No, like say you had it
Right.
and then I would get it, but it's like respiratory or something or whatever. And
basically
I'm
if I
like, you can't
breathe,
get it from that.
Like COVID, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just breathe and I walk past
It would
your
have to
breath.
be like you would have to have like I think it's an open.
Like you can't
like
get it
sore.
from like a wound, can you?
Yeah,
Mm.
I think so. But yeah, supposedly they just released that monkeypox, the first case in LA.
What nationality was the person?
Oh,
They better not be black calling it monkeypox. That's not cool.
That was the first monkeypox. is
So they
tiny.
basically look like warts almost.
yeah.
Hmm.
They look kind of gross.
Yeah. So this is not gonna be one of them things that spread easily because you're gonna be able to see somebody with these.
Mhm.
Like this is pretty. I'm gonna put it on the screen so
Let me
that people
see.
can see.
They
Are
didn't
you looking at the
it.
show? It should pop right up on your show. I'm gonna put it on the
Oh,
show.
shit.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
looks
yeah.
kind of
Show.
nasty. Oh. Hold
So
on.
we can educate the people. So if you see somebody
Let me
with
see if he-
some lesions or something, you
Oh,
know,
it's got lesions. I can't. It's not on our screen yet.
it kind of looked like
see if we can- Oh, there we go.
a STD damn near.
Oh, they had talked to this doctor, and I guess the patient went in, and the doctor told him that they had a severe case of herpes.
What is
But it
herpes?
was
Smallpox?
actually,
it-
but I
it
think
is
they're
herpes,
still
though.
they're still in the
Huh?
classification. Yeah.
No, it is because
But
when,
to
people
tell
don't even
them
realize
that versus
the level amount of herpes that are
Oh,
out there.
look at that
Huh?
arm. Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
Because technically, people won't want to associate it, but chickenpox are herpes.
Oh wow.
Shingles
chickenpox.
are herpes. Like there's like so
Did you
many.
have chickenpox?
I had chickenpox when I was a
Yeah.
kid. Yeah.
So did I.
I
think I was
had
like 5 or
I had
6.
chickenpox and shingles.
You had
So,
shingles too?
Yeah.
Oh, I heard that hurts.
Super painful. Like,
Oh. Dang.
Yeah.
What is that? Isn't that when your skin is like irritated or something?
Yeah.
like super like you get like a
Like your
rash. It's like a
body.
pain, but
Right.
it's like
Mhm.
a pain for like 3-4 weeks though.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, Danny D. It's a distraction. They're trying to manufacture another scare. Yeah, because
what
they know
happened to
COVID.
What happened?
Because now people are just like, whatever. It's
Because
normal. Like
people
don't
were
care
like,
no
oh,
more.
whatever. They were
Yeah.
like, shit, we need something else.
We need to come out with something else.
What
to
Eddie
scare.
Murphy say? Spandex.
Yeah.
Monkeypox. Oh, monkeypox.
Yeah, How
Like-
far back in the box did you go to get smallpox back cracking, bro? That's
Right.
like-
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. These people are weird, man.
They're gonna have polio simplex 10 coming up
feel
soon.
me?
Yeah.
Like
Dang.
So do people still get COVID though? Is that still a thing?
COVID is still.
COVID, people are still getting
right?
it.
There's
They
actually
just don't
spikes.
report it
There's actually
I've had a
spikes
couple
right.
of
There's
people,
spikes right now.
That got it, and they were like, "Hey, just let you know, in case you want to get tested." I'm like, I forgot about it. I was, I still
well,
tested, but I was
hilarious.
like, I already had it. I was, yeah,
It's-
there's still people getting
Yeah,
it.
I got it earlier. Oh yeah.
I know a couple people.
Oh yeah, they just put out a report in San Diego said the cases are rising.
No,
due to summer
there's spikes
activities.
right now. Yeah.
For what? For COVID?
Yeah.
Or
This is
for-
around the timeline because usually what happens is people get it around winter, then they get their shots, boosters, yada yada yada, whatever. There's that period of time where you have the what is it? Your antibodies are really high, so you don't get it. But summer is around when it starts up again, then it breaks, and then it comes right back at the end of winter.
I like when COVID first came out, people were like, "Oh, well, when it gets so hot, it'll kill it off," or "Oh, when it gets so cold,
Because they're saying
it'll
because the
kill it off."
viruses are supposed to die in heat.
And I'm like, it ain't gonna die in Arizona. We're gonna die before.
I'm about to say Arizona
I
cases
was
is
like,
fire.
no
Yeah, I was
way.
gonna say that's
It's 116 degrees outside. COVID's just spreading. Like,
Yeah. And Arizona, boy, they didn't have no kind of mandate, no kind of stuff.
Arizona needed to
Bro,
Florida.
everything-
Florida's hot as shit too. Like,
Yeah.
if
I'm like,
anything,
dang.
it is humid out there. It's moisture. It probably increased the virus.
Yeah.
Like,
definitely.
Monkeypox. Man.
hell no.
Now we got another thing. Mm.
So is there a vaccine for it yet, or is just they just telling you to be out
I would assume they probably have one
they have to
ready.
have
They're waiting
something
for
for all
something to
this.
happen.
Yeah.
Because when people start flipping out about monkeypox, because what's funny now after
Let me see if they
COVID,
do.
I feel like people aren't going to take they're going to take viruses seriously, but they're not
they're
going to be
not
like,
gonna-
I need to be in my house.
Right.
Like, I get it, it's a virus. Okay, some people going to die, some people not. It's unfortunate, but that's just the wave of the world. So I'm going to go about my life because
Yeah.
it's like I ain't going to spend another 2 years in my house. Like,
No. Yeah.
unless
looks
they
like
say that,
do
unless they
have-
say there's an Ebola virus or something where I walk around and I die on contact. That's probably the only way I can stay in the house.
It says, yeah, they have a vaccine. It's closely related to
Chickenpox?
smallpox. So
Smallpox,
they have a
okay.
smallpox vaccine. It says the treatment is apparently drugs.
Probably a topical thing.
I mean, that's
Is it like
kinda
a
what I'm
cream, a
thinking of,
pill, or
yeah.
like a shot,
Mm,
or all three? Because they need money.
probably.
Pharmaceutical companies.
If we
like,
see
let's put it in 3
Pfizer stocks
forms.
go back up,
Right.
I ain't even playing,
Moderna.
man. I should go buy some Moderna stock right about now.
yeah, see them stocks go back
At
up.
first,
then
I was
yeah.
like, man, that's wrong. And then I
Pfizer.
was like, folks need to get paid. Like,
yeah,
it ain't going
it's
nowhere.
crazy too, how they do that.
Yeah, man. And we ain't gonna talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off the topic. I'm gonna jump off the monkeypox and I'm gonna jump right onto basketball. Let's talk about these NBA finals.
Well, I mean,
You know what
who
I'm
are you
saying?
going for?
You know what I'm saying, though? I'm rooting for family. You know what
I
I'm saying?
mean, no, your whole outfit. If you guys could see his whole
Oh,
outfit
yeah, you know
and
what
the
I'm saying?
shoes.
Hold up. We
Look
ready,
at Will.
man.
Will came
Yeah,
in,
he dressed
y'all.
like game
Will
day,
came
y'all.
in, y'all.
It's game
He
day.
came
Game
in
one.
ready to play. Ready to
I'm
play.
ready. I don't know if any of y'all follow me on Instagram, but if you follow me on Instagram at It's William Basham, I just posted. It was a post I posted a while ago, but now that they're back in the finals, I reposted it again. It was how Steph Curry focuses when he gets ready for the NBA Finals, and there's nothing that can detach his focus. So check out that
Nothing.
video. Check it out.
Sex with a female, nothing.
Right, he was still dribbling.
It's funny.
Yeah, I went in on that video.
It'd be funny if, let's say, at halftime, Steph goes out, and then after you come back out.
Hilarious.
You know, they said the Morris
That's
twins
crazy.
did that.
How would they know?
Huh?
Oh, the Morris twins? I can see
Oh,
that.
They
yeah,
said-
I can
they
see
said
that.
there was
Or
a
what is it?
game.
The Lopez brothers too?
Oh, yeah.
They said the Morris twins won in the playoff. One of them had a twisted ankle, and the other one's already knocked out of the playoffs. And they said the next game he came back, he scored his career high playoff game. And they were just like, "What the fuck?" And so they all thought it was his
That'd
brother.
be funny.
I
They got
bet
the
you it
same
was.
tattoos and shit. So
Oh,
That's
see?
funny because they're close. They're
Yeah.
pretty close in height. Yeah.
they're the same. No, I met them. They're the same height, damn near.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Same exact tattoos. There's
Mhm.
literally, unless you get real close up on them, you can't
Yeah.
tell the difference.
That's
Oh,
funny
that would
though.
be funny.
So who you got? Well, make it official. Who you got for the
Yeah.
finals?
Who do I got? I'm like I said this a long time ago, but now I'm like,
Mhm.
I said whoever won the Milwaukee and Celtics game was gonna win everything. I said it was gonna be one of those two, but just knowing the Warriors' history and like
Yeah.
their experience, I think their experience will carry them over the Celtics. But it's tough. But I'm gonna say I say the Warriors in 6.
Warriors in 6.
Warriors in
Who's
6.
getting MVP?
Who's getting MVP?
Yeah.
Well, if it's in Game 6, it might go to Clay because Game 6 Clay. That's what they say.
Or
But
it
I
might
mean,
be It might be
Curry should get it this year.
It might be Wiggins because the Warriors usually makes the odd
Andrew
guy the
Wiggins.
star player.
Yeah.
He been postering people.
Alright.
Oh, speaking of which, Andrew Wiggins is probably gonna guard Jason Tatum. Now that I think about it,
He's gonna get worked out.
huh?
He's gonna get worked out. Luka Doncic killed Andrew Wiggins,
Yeah,
and he's slow as hell. Huh? Hey, Dad, who you got? We know the Suns.
Luka
out.
different. I mean,
I know.
they different types though. Yeah, I mean
I
Jason
think,
Tatum.
I think I'll stay West Coast, so on the Warriors.
You going with the
I
Warriors?
say Game 5.
I mean,
I think they'll win.
I think it's gonna be tough though, because like I said, the Celtics have the tools to win.
Mm-hmm.
I think I want more so the Warriors to win.
I'm going for the. Me being from LA, I can't believe I can say this out of my mouth, but I'm going for the Celtics.
Man.
Oh, wow.
I like Jason Tatum.
I love
like
Jason
him, too.
Tatum. I think
I like Marcus Smart.
Yeah.
their defense is incredible.
Mhm.
I like Al Horford.
I like Al
He
Horford.
played
Yeah,
for Florida when they went back to back. That was dope. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I think he might be the only one
He's
out
Dominican,
of that
too.
group
Hmm.
to win a. The guard one too. Who else on the team? I like the little white boy. He good.
Oh
Pritchard.
yeah,
Who's that?
yeah. Pritchard,
Yeah,
yeah,
he
he,
feisty little dude.
He
you
can
know,
shoot, I like him,
Pritchard's
yeah.
good. And I like the center they got, Rob Williams.
Yeah, he be throwing people shit.
He was like defensive player of the year, and then I know he got hurt in college.
Mm-hmm.
But he was like
What's
defensive player of the
funny,
year in
him
college.
and Marcus Smart, you guys like their defense, like anybody in that starting five could be categorized as a top defensive player.
Yeah.
Yep. And I liked how Jason Tatum dunks on people and stare at him and look at him and shit. I enjoy that part of his
That's
game.
the one advantage I'll give the Celtics is their defense is like crucial. But I'm saying like their perimeter defense is gonna have to be on point to play against the Warriors just because of their shooting game.
Well, Steph Curry's shooting percentage is down right now. He's been shooting like
his last game,
yeah, like 32%
Yeah.
or something crazy like that. And he's missing free throws. I'm like, what the hell's going on with this boy?
Yeah. I know, I saw that because he regular like in the 90% something.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah.
I was like, somebody need to
So
check
we're
on
gonna
Steph.
see what the tools are like. Cause like I said, they said they're supposed to get a couple players back. Like Iguodala might be back. They said GP2 might be back. If you can have that type of stacks on the bench, you might have a little something more to work with.
Has Kuminga been playing a lot in the playoffs?
Kaminga's been playing.
That's good.
I like Kuminga. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, they got
GP2 is like the wild card for me, man, because I've like his defense and athleticism is crazy.
Oh yeah, he hyperextended his elbow.
Yeah, but they said he would be out for a certain amount of time, but I think his time frame is up now.
Hey man, let GP play, man.
I say let him play, because I mean, even though he's athletic, we just need him on defense. We need to lock somebody up. Cause he be stripping everybody. I put him on Jaylen Brown just like.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that matchup.
Because
It's gonna be good.
he's smaller, but he'd be able to. He ain't gonna be able to dribble the ball as much.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. And he competes.
That's what I'm saying. He's like his dad. Like
Yeah.
Gary Payton with no pushover. Like
Yeah.
he's like, oh, that's Jordan. I want him.
It didn't work out for him, but
Yeah,
you know.
no, I'm saying like he was able to hang, but he wasn't able to hang. Like it's still Jordan.
Jordan laughed at it. He said, boy, if you don't get out of here.
Oh, you stole the ball once? Okay, try to jump with me. Like,
But to Gary Payton's point, though, that game made me like basketball. That game where he snatched the ball from Jordan and shit, went down, scored. That's where I fell in love with basketball. I was like, oh, okay. Seattle was my first team. That was my squad right
I like
there.
Seattle in the beginnings. Like when I first learned basketball, I mean, just because it was the home team. But when I really got invested into basketball was when Kobe got to the league. Because my dad hyped him up so much. He's like, yo, they got this dude. He's about to play for LA. He coming out of high school. I'm like, I wanted to play basketball. So I'm like, I can come out of high school. So I started focusing on him. And then somehow I got over to Iverson. But yeah.
Iverson's a bad
Both of
boy.
them, Iverson
man.
and Kobe, I used to study their shot patterns. I was like, wait, Kobe shoots like this. Iverson shit like that was my shit.
I as a kid being from LA, I hated Kobe. Kobe was like
Wow.
the worst for us out here because he shot like 4 air balls his first season. We was just like, bro, get this dude out of here, man. I was Allen Iverson fan, but
I was down. I was both. They were my 1 and 2.
Yeah.
But Allen Iverson was
I
more
like
so me because
AI.
I was like, man, he holding it down for the shorter guys.
yeah,
shorter.
it was impossible to believe that somebody your size could do all of this in real life. It was crazy to
They
see
got
that
cats
shit.
out there 7 feet that can't stop him.
Yeah.
Like,
He was dunking on centers and shit. It was crazy. Shout out to AI, man. It was
Yeah.
crazy.
Dang.
Yeah.
Talk
they
about
show some of his older footage before he had like a couple injuries. He would run the lane and dunk on folks. I'm like, yo.
Yeah.
they used to be called the
He was
Flight
doing it.
Brothers. I had to tell my little brother that. I was like, I don't know. You say I bounce, bro. He was like, nah.
Yeah.
I said, bro, they used to call them the
Nah.
Flight Brothers, bro. He was dunking on
Watch
people.
him when he
When he was
when he had braids. No, watch him when he had short hair. When he first got to the
Yeah.
league, like
And he's
He
a
was
little
a
guy
beast.
too. That's the crazy part. He's a little dude.
he's like 5'11". Like
Yeah.
he's like pushing 6 foot.
Like 150 pounds
6 foot,
maybe.
yeah.
Pushing 6 foot.
Like 165 maybe.
Yeah,
tops.
because
Like
he's not very
crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, shout out to that guy.
Nah,
Speaking of sports, or a side note from
we
here.
got Warriors. and
How did you
Celtics.
feel seeing Russell Wilson
Hey,
wearing the
man.
Broncos jersey today?
He got traded?
Russell Wilson plays for the Denver
Yeah.
Broncos now.
What?
Yeah.
I saw
fucked
his
up.
video. He had his Broncos jersey on.
What number is he? He changed his number or he got the same number?
I didn't even look. I don't even know
you
what
know
number
I
he
didn't
is.
tell
I-
him.
I
You all right,
choose-
Will?
I choose.
little
He's
offended.
all sad.
That hurts,
Oh,
man.
sad.
Offended over there. guy.
He's
Because like when
all-
people like ask you like, oh, who's your team? I'm like Seahawks. Who's your favorite player? I'm like Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson.
I can't. I like.
Russell Wilson's nice, dude.
I feel like I can't say it. Like I still like him, but I'm like, he's
Yeah, he
different.
got
He
the
can-
same
He
number.
can't be my favorite no more.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, football is kind of weird like that. I find that people stay with the team more so than the players in football.
Yeah.
Because basketball, when Al Iverson left,
Kinda
I left
tough.
with him.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just yeah, I
Yeah.
root for Denver now. It's cool.
Right.
Yeah, I ain't tripping.
Denver,
yeah.
where we going?
Yeah, that's a good point. I've never rooted for Philly except when AI was. That's a really good point.
Yeah.
That's a good
When
point.
when they played the Lakers, I was a Lakers fan at that time.
Right, right.
And I voted for AI. Like, I was like, I want AI
Yeah,
to
that's
win. And
rough.
when he won the first game, I was like,
Well, you know,
You like
football.
that?
You know, it's crazy. The only football player I ever liked was Barry Sanders.
Barry Sanders
And-
was a
Oh,
beast.
he
He's
was
the
a
reason
beast.
why I played Madden.
Yeah.
I literally stopped watching football like on like a
Mhm.
constant basis when he retired. Like
Mm.
I've never seen a player play like him since, and I think if it ever was, I probably. Oh, I'll tell you like Michael Vick.
Oh,
Michael
yeah,
Vick's
he
a
was
beast.
good
Michael
too.
Vick made me watch football too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he was like the. I mean, I'm not gonna say he was the first, but he was that quarterback that really just had wheels, and you saw that like, yo,
Oh
this.
my god. Oh,
Mhm.
Because like now you have like Lamar Jackson who kind of has that. I think he broke his
he ain't
record.
got that Michael Vick though. Vick.
What about Jerry Rice?
I don't know.
He was good too.
Oh my god, Jerry Rice was a
He was a
monster.
beast.
Yeah, Jerry
like-
Rice.
They wouldn't even throw the ball on that side.
No.
Like, I mean, Jerry Rice was he
Mm-hmm.
was something else.
Jerry Rice, yeah.
Bo Jackson.
Bo Jackson
he was a
just-
beast too.
Bo Jackson was just a freak
Remember-
athlete.
Yeah.
If you,
How you that
yeah,
big that fast?
Yeah. If people haven't seen Bo Jackson play, like it
Man.
looks unreal. Like when you watch him play,
Yeah.
it looks like what the fuck? Like
Hey,
I
where
seen him
did you
run
come
up a
from?
wall. You ever seen a baseball game?
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
I seen all
Fucking
most
ran
of his
saw
footage.
that.
sideways. I was like, what the
Because my thing is like,
Uh-huh.
because you always
Crazy.
think about that. Like, for example, if you saw a big dude like Bo Jackson, in your mind, you're like, if I punch this dude, I could run away. No, you
No.
can't.
Right,
He's fast.
right.
he gonna
gonna
catch you,
get you.
and and he gonna beat your ass.
He kind of reminded me of like Mike Tyson playing football, bro. Like he was like the little stocky,
Mhm.
big. I was like, God, this is crazy.
Motherfucker went and played baseball, hit it like 500 feet. He's just strong. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like,
He was a good baseball player. That was crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
that's what I'm saying. You can.
You know, I gotta give it to too. Speaking of sports, Wayne Gretzky.
Oh, Wayne Gretzky was
Oh
nice.
yeah.
He made me watch hockey.
It was funny. He the
Yeah.
only
He
hockey
was
player I
good.
know.
Yeah.
But he and
Wayne
no,
Gretzky.
it's another
Only-
kid.
That's funny.
damn,
Unless it was
as soon as
the
you
Mighty
said that,
Ducks.
I forgot his name too.
Long-
The
Unless it-
Mighty Ducks.
Unless it was the Mighty
Ah!
Ducks.
It's on Disney too.
It's another kid.
Actually, I knew
Like,
one other hockey player. I had a neighbor. Her brother used to actually play for the Tacoma Sabretooths.
Do they get
Oh.
groupies?
Huh?
Do hockey players get groupies?
I would imagine so.
I hope so.
They should.
That's a
all that
dangerous
Oh,
ass
yeah.
sport. That's a
I'm a
dangerous
saber-
sport.
I'm a
They let you
saber-tooth
fight.
girl.
Got
I'm
the
like, what do
jersey
you
on
say?
and
Like,
shit.
Yeah.
yeah. I
San
know.
Jose
How do you?
Sharks. Like,
You want my puck? He's like, oh.
Yeah,
knuckle-
Wayne Gretzky was a bad dude. I never watched hockey in my life until I seen Wayne Gretzky. I was like, oh, this dude
Yeah.
is good. This motherfucker was nice.
What's funny is I would like if I lived in an environment where
Yeah.
they just had ice to play hockey and shit like that.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I
I
would
probably
play.
would try
Bro,
because I like skating. So
I think if black
Yeah.
people lived in like cold areas like that where
like
hockey
a
was
Wisconsin
available,
or
oh,
Wyoming, those
oh
places.
my
The ice
gosh.
hockey. Yeah.
It looks so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
Because there they can play like outside when wintertime. It's just like that.
Mhm.
Like back home it's snow, but it ain't that type of snow. So
And it's like football with sticks, man. Like, come on, how much better you get than that?
man, you get mad at somebody who can
You
really.
can knock them out too.
Oh, they'll take the fight
They
rule
be
out,
fighting.
for sure. The
Right.
fighting rule's gonna go for sure. Soon
Mhm.
as Mexicans and black people get in hockey, bro, all that fighting shit, it's out the window.
That's a-
Right,
Yeah.
it was fun. I can't wait to see what they gonna be on ice with the street post ups. Like,
Yeah, that's why they gonna stop it, bro. They gonna be like, oh no, they really can fight. Fuck, nah, we not gonna watch that.
right, they throwing swings.
Yeah, because hockey
They
fights is
busting
usually just a
people
little
up.
scuffle. They pull the thing over their head.
They go to
yeah.
take they go to take
Yeah.
the. You ain't even got to take that off, nigga.
Yeah,
Bop.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not that deep, but you don't want no brothers.
He's
out
like,
there
I'm gonna
scrapping.
I'll crack your helmet with this
Crack it.
hockey puck right now.
Crack your legs with that. No.
Hell
What's
no.
that?
You guys
Stick.
skate? Anybody ever been on ice?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
you
have.
from Seattle? They probably there's snow up there, right?
It snows up there, yeah.
Yeah.
Ice skating and roll. I used to rollerblade a lot. Like I used to do the ramps and all that, rails, grinding.
Oh, no.
When I was like 13,
Almost,
12 and 13.
Oh, okay.
almost broke my ankle the first time I rode rollerblades.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
I never got it.
I jacked myself up on a
Dang.
skateboard. My mom had got me. There was a skateboard that I had been like eyeing, and I told her what I wanted. She actually brought it home one day. I was super happy, and I took it to the skate park. Like I got this really good skate park. People, I'm
Yeah.
showing my board off. They're like, oh, you probably got it. It was a Chad Muska Kamikaze board for anybody who knows that skateboarder. But Chad Muska, Chad Muska Kamikaze was the red one. It was dope.
Mm-hmm.
Independent trucks. Anyways, yeah, I showed up to the thing, whatever, and they had the little quarter pipes, the ones where you drop down
Yeah.
and you can go forward. And I could do that on rollerblades, no problem.
Yeah.
I went to go drop in first time. I was like, yeah, boy. Just like I saw in Tony Hawk, my back leg came off the skateboard. I was in the split position, but the thing was rolling, so
Oh,
I was
yeah.
just sliding in the splits. And I was like,
So what's the key to going down
Wow.
that little slope thing?
Yeah.
with the skateboard, I can't say I actually figured it out.
Did you break anything?
I didn't break anything, but I definitely scared the shit out of myself. It's just a certain way you have to do it. Is right. You have to like really stomp on it so that it hits the ground. And you just have to know that level point where you turn.
Mm.
I was able to do that on rollerblades. I couldn't get it with a skateboard. And
With
at this,
rollerblades, you have to hop down off the thing.
Yeah.
you can hop
that's what I
down.
was
You can
thinking.
either just roll down or you can hop into it.
Fuck that. shit.
Because
Oh,
some of
wow.
because it depends on how high it is. Like
Mm-hmm.
quarter pipe or a half pipe is the one that's like this.
Yeah.
Some of them get real high. Like if you got one that's like 6 feet, it's a little bit more of at a slant. But when you go
Mhm.
up to like 15
Right,
feet,
damn near
it's
straight
almost
down,
damn near
right.
straight down. Then it comes. So you have to like really know what you're doing.
Ah, dang.
Because that'd be some shit if you try to drop
Yeah, I
in and
can do
just
that.
fail. Like,
Yeah.
I used to go to those the X Games. They used to have them on Anaheim.
Yeah.
Ah,
That big
yeah.
arena out there.
Uh-huh.
The last time I went, the guy they were on bikes. So he goes up the ramp thick and
Mhm.
shit just drops straight down. I don't know what happened. But they turned off unfortunately I was sitting like on the front row, but they turned off the top monitor shit. Like it was packed full of people, but it was worth. The guy got walked off,
Yeah.
but he probably fell about 100 feet from in the air. Like his bike thing went
He
up and
broke
this shit just
something.
dead dropped straight
Something,
down.
Damn.
something was torn.
I was like, Jesus. You guys ever snowboard?
Broke.
No, snowboarding is the one
Nah.
thing
I
that
can
I've
snowboard.
always
I've
wanted
not.
to do.
I can
that I haven't
snowboard.
touched.
Mm-mm.
I can't stop too good.
What's funny is like
But I can snowboard though.
we had snow where I'm from, and I didn't have
Uh-huh.
a snowboard, but somebody brought a board out, and they had like a little rope, and I held it, and I just remember somebody telling me they're like, "Oh, you're supposed to steer with the back leg." I don't know what it is about my coordination or my mechanic skills, but like I actually made it down the hill, and this is just me just trying it out. So I don't know how that would transcend to me actually being strapped in. But-
Well, you probably have to
Oh,
because you
wow.
had that rope in front of you, so that you probably be able to
Yeah.
keep your balance. If you don't, if you're on a snowboard, bro, if you don't use your back foot,
Cause I gotta try it. Cause that's one thing. Like I said, when I was younger, mechanic wise, I'm able to pick up stuff. Like I'm very visual. Like if you showed me
Oh.
something right now, I will pick it up almost immediately.
Oh.
That's why and this is not even bullshit. Like if you went to like my old elementary school, they had like these like circus things that they would pull out like for people to do random stuff. They were like, oh, William rode a unicycle around the room. William pogo sticked. William jump rope for this long. William handstand for over a minute. This is me at age 6. Like,
Why can I visualize
and
this?
it's not even bullshit. That's why I said like mechanic wise, I just know like visually I'll look at something. But, okay, I got it. Like,
You need to pull out that video,
Huh?
not the dance video.
I showed her my old talent show tape.
Oh my God.
That'll probably be leaked when I get bigger.
He's on with your shirt going up.
Hey man, I did Usher, baby. All I
Wait,
did was,
how old were you? Like
I was 9 when I
9?
did that. Yeah,
pulled that
I was
shirt
9
up.
when
You
I
thought
did
he was a
Usher.
little Usher.
and I was 10 when I did NSYNC.
Oh, you did? Oh, that's
And
funny.
then I was 11 because I kept going back. I was like, shit, we doing the talent show. My cousin had left because he was the one I did the talent show with. And
That was the other kid in the
in the town, yeah.
okay.
That was my cousin, yeah.
That's funny.
But he so the next year I wanted to do something else. So I was like, what do? Do I sing? Do I dance? I went up and tried to sing Joe, I Want to Know. I tried to sing that in the rehearsal. And I sang it, and they were like, "Okay, you should probably just be a little." I was super nervous, and I was like, "I want to do something more dancing. This ain't really me."
they let a kid sing. I know what
Wow.
words you on.
I wanna know.
Yes.
So no, it gets.
You
it-
should have.
no,
It was
It gets
funny.
no, it gets better. It gets better. So I after that, I was like, I ain't really feeling that. So I showed up the next day. They're like, "Oh, do you want to do a different act?" I said, "Yeah, put this song in." And you know what the song was?
What?
Nowadays, everybody want to talk. They got something to say, but nothing comes out when you move the lips.
Oh my god.
Yo, they were playing it, and it was the edited version, and I was literally rapping that bitch
That is
without the cuss
funny.
words, but the lyrics though.
I could see what-
Yeah,
You should see the Willie was all
they-
flipping and jumping and flying. I
I
was
said
like, oh my
backflips,
god.
splits. Yeah, and what's funny is
That
after
was
the Forget About Dre, they're like, hey, we don't think that's for you. And I saw some boys who did NSYNC at the rehearsal, and I had did NSYNC the year prior. I was like, hey, y'all mind if I just fuck with y'all? So I ended up they had a whole routine. So I did their opening dance number, and then I just sang the song while they danced behind me. And then I got off, and then my next act was I rode a giraffe unicycle, which is one of those 7-foot unicycles.
Oh dang.
Told you I was a little circus kid,
Getting
like,
it in.
because I was like, anything I wanted, I can do everything.
Hey, Dani, you ever did a talent show?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
We did like dancing and stuff, singing. That was about it. Like groups and stuff.
Why do I have a feeling you're
So-
saying New Kids on the Block?
Thought I was nah. That was during our TLC days. And We
Okay.
thought we was all
TLC.
yeah.
I did Michael Jackson in my 7th grade talent show. You didn't see that tape.
Oh,
I was
that's
gonna say
funny.
most black kids, if you had to do a talent show, it's either gonna be Usher or Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
That's like the two safe.
We did it. We
Yeah.
did Beat It. I had
Uh-huh.
at the time I had long hair because this was around like the Allen Iverson. Like
Mhm.
I used to have my hair braided, but I actually had my mom because my mom does hair. She had flat ironed it for me, so I had like that Michael Jackson ponytail.
Oh,
Shit
that's
was
funny.
epic.
Oh yeah, she gave you the whole look. That's
She
like,
gave
Yeah,
the
I had the
whole-
ponytail. I had the leather jacket. Yeah.
I did break
that I
break
borrowed from
dancing
my
too.
grandpa. Yeah.
oh,
It was
word?
break dancing.
You did break dance?
I was a big girl. Yeah.
Why can I see that?
I can see that shit too.
Like,
I can see
videos
that just
too.
stopping shit on the board and shit.
I
Like,
had
I
my
can see
yeah.
that.
Doing
That's
my
hard.
little.
that's hard right there.
It was fun.
What was your
too,
song? What
boy.
song?
I'm visualizing. I'm
Practice it.
visualizing you and breaking right now.
Planet Rock.
Planet Rock. That's
Planet
what you
Rock.
practicing? Did you
Yeah,
pop-
you
did you
know
pop
that
lock too?
song. We
Party
was all like, yeah.
people.
Oh,
Yo, we
Party
came out. We had our
people.
routines,
We gonna
our
get
little top
funky.
rock. We was all doing everything.
That's
It was
hard.
fun.
That's hard.
It was fun. My hats, my Kangos and
That's
stuff.
Hilarious. We
Do
should
you have any video of
It was
this?
funny. Yeah, I do.
You gotta find some
I
video
gotta
of
find
this.
the
We
video.
should show
It's
up.
funny.
We should show up to a parking lot one day and just start going ham.
Yeah.
That's
Just put
class.
like you know how they
funny.
put the cardboard down. Just put a cardboard square down and just be like.
My friends still do it too.
Where did you grow up at?
They actually Phoenix.
Okay, so you guys, maybe you didn't experience. You guys know who Tommy the Clown is.
I know who Tommy the Clown is.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Rise, yeah.
Yeah.
We used to
Growing up-
crump in Tacoma, so
Yeah.
Yeah, growing up in LA though, as a kid, that was the craziest shit to see. Was Tommy the Clown pull up on your block and just
Yeah.
hop out, and literally everybody on your block is crump dancing. So just imagine if you put everybody just started break dancing and
Yeah.
shit through their board. Like
Nah.
it was the craziest thing.
I watched
ever.
that.
That's
I
fun.
watched that documentary. That's
Yeah.
so dope.
Yeah, that dude was he was that was incredible to see. You know what I mean? Especially
Yeah.
in LA, because in LA, everybody's kind of iffy about people pulling up in your neighborhood.
Right.
Like that's not a normal thing out here. We don't.
And some of them be some straight
Trying to think
dudes
that.
too. They be out there. Yeah.
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 It started getting
Especially
weird
with
when
that guy.
when there was too many kids. It started getting weird.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
People started saying shit like, "Hey, bro, the little girls can't be out here spinning on."
Doing the splits.
Yeah,
Spinning.
bro,
like,
it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
like, oh, she's expressing herself in the most unprofessional manner. Like,
Now I remember as a kid, I entered
Yeah.
a poetry contest
oh gosh.
only because they had one the year before, and I
Uh-huh.
never forget all the girls in the class was talking about how much they liked the dude because he did poetry, and I was like, what? And I was
Okay.
like, so I prepared for the whole year.
Mm-hmm.
I entered the poetry contest, won the whole thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I got me a little girlfriend out of the whole shit. So you know, yeah,
Ah,
Success
there it
story.
is.
that was my
Little
hunting
poetry.
technique. After that, I was a poetry dude. You know, I was at all the
Success
poetry
story.
slams, all of that shit. You know, snapping and shit. You know,
Yeah.
all of that shit. You feel me?
Oh, that's
Now
cool.
that I think about it, when I won
Mm-hmm.
that Michael Jackson thing, that's when I was dating that white girl with the racist father.
That's hilarious.
I really was Michael Jackson. I was dating a white girl. It was all part of the thing. Nah, like,
Part of the thing.
That's hilarious.
Danny D wrote, so how do you guys feel when a player you can't stand from another team gets traded to your team? He put, as a Cowboys fan, we hated Terrell Owens until he came to the Cowboys and started rocking for us.
Yeah, they
you
did hate
feel-
T.O. They hated
I mean, if it's a good
feel,
player, you can't really do much. Like, you just better, he better show
Yeah.
out. Like, don't come over and all of a sudden not be good no more.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, what if it's basketball? What if you don't? What if it's not the player? What if you don't like the style of play? Like, what if they like?
Yeah.
Like, I hated Paul Pierce, and Paul Pierce is my guy. Like, he's from Inglewood.
Yeah.
I met Paul Pierce.
Oh,
Like, he's
yeah.
a cool person.
Yeah.
But basketball, I could not stand. I can't stand. Paul
it's crazy. I feel like he's like an unorthodox all-star. Like,
Facts.
Yeah.
like
He's
the
like the
way his
Black
style
Luka,
of play,
you know
it's
what I'm
like,
saying?
Yeah.
it was weird. Yeah, like Luka. Luka's one of those guys, like, when you look at him, you see him, you watch him play, his movements, you wouldn't
Yeah.
think he's really just balling everybody up.
Right.
And he's
right,
really fucking people up. Like,
Right.
I hate when we get players too late. Like Phoenix
Yeah.
got Shaq, but it was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
come
yeah.
on, he was all
Yeah.
old. He's all ready to
Hilarious.
retire.
Phoenix
Like,
does that a lot, though. Phoenix
I
and New York.
mean,
I
it's
feel like
too
the Knicks
late.
and Phoenix they do that a lot. Y'all get
Yeah.
and
players.
the Knicks got too big of a franchise to be just having stuff like that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You're the Madison Square, like,
yeah.
But you know, it did work out one time for you guys when y'all got Steve Nash.
Oh yeah,
Steve
that
Nash
was,
came in balling.
Because Steve Nash was supposed to be washed up when he
He
got
was-
to Phoenix. That was the whole
That
thing.
was actually a very
He's
good.
too
Yeah.
fundamental. Yeah.
Yeah, they said he was washed up, and Phoenix went and got
He was
him.
like,
so,
washed up what?
Yeah, so maybe it works out for you guys. Every
He got
once in a
that
while.
Wanzer trick eye.
The Wanzer trick
The
eye.
Wanzer.
He got
Oh,
shot in the eye.
gosh.
He got yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, y'all
gosh.
kind of got Chris Paul,
And-
kind of the intel of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you on that part.
It's like, damn.
Yeah, I feel sorry for
It's
Chris
like-
Paul.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
I really thought Phoenix was gonna go.
Do you feel worse for Chris Paul or somebody like
Even
Charles Barkley?
Well, I mean, Charles Barkley definitely
else
should have got a
was there?
ring.
See, I feel like Chris
Oh,
Paul.
yeah.
'Cause he's-
Charles Barkley. Yeah.
I feel like Chris Paul losing is more on his part. You
Mhm.
know, like he got hurt, or
Charles Barkley was good, but just didn't have the squad.
oh, you just played
Yeah.
against Michael Jordan. That's
Yeah,
just, there's nothing nobody can do about that. You know what I mean?
we
It
got
is what it is.
Kurt Warner towards the end
Hey,
before
dude,
he
Y'all
retired.
did get Kurt
We
Warner.
did
He
get to the
balled,
Super
though.
Bowl.
Y'all
Yeah.
Kurt Warner, yeah,
balled
Kurt
for y'all.
Warner,
Did
yeah.
he actually did?
Yeah, he was horrible everywhere else too. I didn't like
Yeah.
Kurt Warner.
Somebody I was watching.
We got to the Super Bowl, but stupid Steelers won.
I was watching a video. They were talking about this just because you mentioned Jordan. They're talking about Jordan and LeBron and like, who would you consider to be the GOAT, Jordan or LeBron? And the dude was
Ooh.
like, so would you rather? He said, would you rather meet like 10 girls and only have? He said, would you rather go kick it with a girl and have sex with her only 4 times out of the 10 times you kick it, or would you rather go kick with a girl 6 times and have sex with her all 6 times? He said, goat. And I was like, yeah, he's got a point there. I was like, the ratio. Like,
I think,
Oh, that's funny.
Jordan
It was just funny.
He just
Yeah.
had a certain swag about him that went outside of basketball. Like, we think about this. People wear his shoes that don't even know who the man is. They don't even play
True.
basketball.
they have a book on that. They said
Yeah.
like they
that's
said how he
insane.
changed like the whole global capitalism, like how you view certain things.
Yeah, like
Just through how he worked, just how he looked. As soon as you saw Michael Jordan wearing basketball shorts under his pants, everybody had
Everybody.
basketball shorts.
Yeah.
There was never a time in high school where I didn't
Facts.
have like basketball shorts on.
facts.
He changed everything.
I remember people tried to walk like Jordan. Like
Yeah.
it was
Right.
chew gum and shit like Jordan. It was it was it was crazy. Like
It
who
was-
tries to walk like another
Yeah.
man? Like think about that. Like
Swaggy.
that's crazy, you know?
Now that's funny.
Yeah, that boy had
Right.
Jordan is something else, man.
Joe just a swaggy.
And even now, like when I see basketball players, even now you gotta think I think the NBA is more athletic, but you don't see style. You know what I mean? Like people
Yeah.
dunk and it's like, oh my god, he was up high. But when you watch like Jordan play, like that shit look cool. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, what he was doing looked cool.
Especially
like,
when
his
he
layups
was-
look cool. Like,
It's crazy.
nice.
Especially when he did that.
And I don't care what nobody says. People can like go back and forth with me on this. When you really think about like the time he played, like he got drafted in like 86 or something like that.
Mhm.
Like them boys was like if you came down the lane, you would get fucking clotheslined.
Oh, for sure.
And he's really hopping over, dunking you, power dunks, all that stuff. Nowadays,
Right.
Foul.
Right.
now I'm not. That's not to say LeBron couldn't make it because LeBron has the physical specimen to be able to hold his weight in that kid. But I'm just saying nowadays everybody's just so.
Yeah, but see, I think what people
Yeah.
missing on, to your point, Will, is it's the skill part, right? So
Mm-hmm.
even if you're physical enough, do you have the skill to be able to get bumped and still,
And still make it,
you know
yeah.
what
Yeah.
I'm saying, and still do something
It's
about
easy
it.
to pull up a shot if can't nobody put a hand on you. But if you can get a hand check or thrown, like when you
Yeah.
drove the lane, what was it? Charles Oakley and Patrick Ewing, like Oakley be fighting every you know.
They asked
Fighting them
they
up.
asked a lot of the players that played, with Jordan that era and partly in this era. Everyone seems to think he would average close to 50 points a game.
Oh.
Because if you
like
because
unanimously, everybody says at least 45, 50 points. Well, he averaged what 38 one season, 39. So
That's
that's,
what
not
I'm
that far off.
saying.
That's like that's like 6 more fouls. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A couple and ones, couple free throws.
couple hand ones, because if he's like, oh, you ain't gonna put a hand on me,
Boom.
Yeah, and he's shooting threes.
he's gonna shoot. 'cause
Yeah.
Michael's gonna shoot. Like
Yeah, that's
It was
crazy.
just phenomenal to watch him.
crazy.
Like when I think about it, I was like, damn.
Yeah, I feel. Yeah, I tell kids all the time, like, you never seen Jordan. I'm like, oh, I feel so bad for you, bro. Like, you
Yeah, I
just
saw
don't,
Like
Jordan.
it was just
you don't know what you missed,
Allen
man.
Iverson.
I
Like
saw
just
Jordan early
watching
90s.
them.
Yeah.
Well, even though
yeah.
one of my favorite players of all time, though, Charles Barkley.
Oh yeah.
I
him.
love.
I
Charles
loved
Barkley.
when they battled it out between
Charles Barkley was
the Bulls
athletic,
and the
and
Suns.
he. What's funny is
93.
I always thought Charles Barkley was bigger. He's like
was.
6'6",
No, bro.
But
Barkley's
he-
like 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah.
but he plays like he's 6'9".
Yeah.
Like,
I, met him,
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? He's
He
still a
was
big
good,
guy
yeah.
though. He's big. He's a
Yeah,
big
he's
dude.
solid.
Yeah.
Like
He's not no little guy. He's from Alabama.
No.
He's not a little guy, but
something about
Yeah.
them Southern boys.
yeah, not compared to like most athletes you think about. Like you know who's way bigger than you think. What's the big-headed quarterback? Played for the
Big-headed.
Colts.
Oh, Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning.
Oh,
like
his
six-
neck. His neck.
Not
Man,
even
when
just
I
his
saw
neck. He
him, I
like,
was like,
but
he's like 6'6".
He's like 6'5", 6'6".
Yeah,
like
he's
6'5".
pretty big.
I was
They
like,
showed a
what
pic. No,
the
they
fuck?
I
showed a
did- I
picture of him
saw
next
him
to
in
the
person,
Rock,
and
and
I
he
didn't-
actually makes the Rock look small.
Yeah, no, I was shocked. I was
Yeah.
like, what the? And Brett Favre too.
Yeah, Brett Favre.
Brett
big boy.
Favre
Yeah.
looks like he looked like the traditional cowboy, like how you would think all rough and rugged, big ass hands
and
and
played
shit,
for
like,
Wisconsin.
like-
Like,
I was
Yeah.
just like, this dude like a caveman.
right.
his neck. I just remember seeing it and going, "What? He's
Like-
big."
Oh,
Peyton Manning.
Yeah. It was
I was like,
almost
Right.
kind.
what
It's kind
is
of weird when
going
you see it.
on?
I was like, yo, what the fuck? This guy is.
He
Brett
is-
Favre, like after the
yeah.
games, he goes and hunts with a bloodhound. Like
Mhm.
He definitely give me Tim Allen vibes, from that
Right.
show.
Yeah.
that's funny.
I was like, wow.
Yeah, Brett. Yeah, I was shocked by it. His head was huge. It looked like bring me to your leader kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Like the Indian
Hilarious.
vibes.
Or even seeing some of the linemen. I mean, I know
That's-
they're big,
yeah.
but when you're like, what?
And these linemen are huge.
You're like,
6'10", like 420.
yeah, that's what you're like.
You're like, yo, what
Because you think about that, like if you
Damn.
go to like a school, like for example, you go to Division
Mm-hmm.
I school, you see like all these big cats. You see that one guy on the team who's significantly larger than everybody. He going to join the pool of all those guys.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
right.
which is crazy.
That was like, my cousin was playing football, so he came to USC and they were doing trials and all that stuff, trials. And so I walked across to the other field and I go, oh, they have the colleges out here. They're like, no, those are the linemen for high school. And I was like, what? And they came off, and I was like, wow. Like, I couldn't even believe that.
Division, you ain't even gonna look at it unless you got some size.
Yeah.
We had, when I went to
huge.
Reseda, we had one Division I lineman at our school. His name was Lee.
Uh-huh.
And you're right, well, he was like, he might have been like 6'2". I know in high school he was bench pressing 400 pounds in high school.
Yeah.
Damn.
And in high school, you just now starting to bench press.
Right.
So
Yeah.
somebody bench pressing 400 pounds is insane. Like, you can't even comprehend that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, and this guy, he ended up playing at, I think either UCLA or USC.
USC, yeah.
He ended up playing one of them schools.
I was like, what?
man.
These boys are big.
They strong. That's what I'm saying. Like, and then you get hit by one of them. You get right. I remember I got blasted at practice one time. They made me, because they used to do this drill where you're laying on your back and you come up and you have to run through. Now, I had this speed.
Yeah.
I went up, and then I went against, there was the Fuar brothers. God rest one of their soul. It was a Samoan dude, because he had Samoans at our school. And I turned around, I ran. He was a middle linebacker. I was a running back, but he was significantly, like, bigger than me. But I still, you know, I ain't going to be no bitch. I ran into him. He stuck me. I got right up, but I was like, all right, nigga, shit. Like, I felt that.
That is the drill to figure out if you're a football player or not. I forget what it's called, but same shit happened to me. Lineman.
There's that
I mean,
one.
a linebacker knocked all the air out of me.
Linebacker.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
I did it with a middle linebacker and lineman. It's not even fair.
Yeah.
Not even fair. Yeah, weight wise, it don't make no sense.
Like J.J. Watt, who plays for
J.J.
the
Watt
for
for
Cardinals.
Texans?
Yeah,
But
I know
look
he's for the
at
Cardinals,
his mom has 3 sons in the NFL, so it's like one's a
that's
linebacker,
crazy.
one's and you're thinking, what was she
Like the,
feeding them over there?
What's his face? Got a big ass family too. Gronkowski.
Oh
and
All
yeah.
his brothers?
You think
Man.
about that, you're like, dang.
What's the UFC fighter?
Which one?
Which one?
Bone Jones. He has
Oh,
3
yeah.
brothers that play in the NFL.
See?
And this motherfucker's a
He's
best
a
fighter
fighter.
of all time.
He's a fighter, but at that size though, because he's
Yeah.
not small at all.
Yeah.
Like,
You just think about that, you're like,
how you gonna be
wow.
big and shit? It's unfair.
You think he's the best fighter, mixed martial arts?
Of all time,
I don't watch a ton of it.
Mm-hmm.
Out of all the fights I've ever seen,
he's definitely up
he's the
there.
best I've ever seen.
I put him in the top
Oh.
5 for sure. I mean,
wouldn't
I'm
fight
trying to.
that motherfucker.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
not
either.
at all. There's a
None
few
of
of them
that
up
mixed
there. I
martial
mean,
arts.
Conor McGregor in his heyday would be like in that same, like I'd say, like a top 5.
Connor's a monster.
Yeah.
Not now. I mean, we kind of watch now. Who else? I like
You
Adesanya.
think Connor's more skilled in technique? I think not skilled in technique, more confidence in skill.
He is extremely confident, but he does have skill though, because he's a better striker than most UFC fighters I've seen.
I think most of the fights I've seen,
Mm-hmm.
you can see the opponent start to believe that he's better than them at some point.
Yeah.
Versus
he's
him just like
confident.
completely
Everything from his
like,
stance, how he approaches. Yeah.
Right. You can see like he's just relishing in every single moment of it versus the other fighters. So I like Conor McGregor though.
Of course, my boy Demetrius Johnson. He got to hold it down from my high school.
Oh shit, that's what's up.
Demetrius, he's flyweight. He went at 135.
Oh wow.
But
That's
he
a violent weight class, boy.
I
he
know.
was 135 at UFC. But what's crazy, you would never guess that he would have went to the UFC. And I think he went for he defended his title 7 times, world title,
Sheesh.
and
Oh,
then he
wow.
lost 1. I mean, towards the end. But yeah, he a little beast.
That's the only thing that sucks about the UFC is it's not like boxing. Like boxing,
Uh-huh.
you can lose 10 fights and then become the world champ. Like
Yeah.
nobody gives a fuck if you have a good streak. But the UFC, like once you get beat once or twice, it's pretty much over.
Yeah.
Like they
Nah.
pretty much just kind of suck.
He was
kind of
Like that.
stepping out of anyway. He's getting older. Like he's a little bit older than me, so a couple
Uh-huh.
years. He's 2 years older than me. So
How long did he fight?
He fought for a while. Cause what's crazy is like I didn't even know he was gonna fight. Like he was a really good wrestler in high school. We ran track together, but he wrestled. I think he took 2nd in state wrestling.
Oh wow.
So he was solid. And then his last year of like track, I just noticed we didn't see him around as much. Then all of a sudden I see him like doing MMA, and I'm like, oh, this guy's beating up people in amateur fights. And then he goes to the UFC, and we're like,
Oh, that's dope.
You're like, hold up.
Lil
Dang.
Demetrius, cause he's little. He's like 5'3", 135 pounds. And
Oh,
he's,
wow.
And he's,
He is
and
small.
he's goofy as shit.
Yeah.
Like, and you see him, he's like a video gamer. Hey guys, how you guys doing? Fuck you up. Like,
Fuck you up. That's funny.
arguably one of the best of all time. So
Dang.
Yeah, that's tough. That's a tough sport to compete in, man.
Yeah.
UFC's hard. Taking knees and elbows.
Yeah, that's a tough.
People
sport.
like punching is
Yeah.
bad with gloves, but if you have to take a knee or an elbow to the face,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
or a
kind of.
shin.
I don't like watching the women fight in the UFC. I don't like, even though it's not as violent
They
as
be
men because
fighting.
it's not as like hard blows.
Yeah.
But
I
they
mean,
don't.
it's hard
They
to
don't
them.
get knocked out, so they usually take more punches. You know what I'm saying? So like that's.
every now and then there's that one girl in there that just be dropping them. But
I don't like to see her beat. I don't like to see that shit, bro. Like I be looking like stop. Let her
Stop.
go.
Stop it.
Yeah, they just mounting her.
Don't hurt her. Yeah.
Let's get on one of
Let me
these.
get it.
We got a couple questions today.
What do you want to do? The Throwback Thursday question?
We're going to the Throwback Thursday first, and
Yeah.
then we'll jump into the other one.
What was your first concert?
Oh, that's easy.
You remember your first concert?
Yeah, I do actually.
What
My
was
first
it?
ever concert was Montel Jordan, the OJs, and the Isley Brothers in that order.
Oh, wow.
It was at one show, but that was in that order.
Mm-hmm.
I just remember it because Montel Jordan went up, obviously did his thing. The OJs, because my parents used to let me watch.
Mhm.
I used to watch the Sinbad Aruba tours, where he would go to Aruba and they play all that old school.
Yeah.
So I got drawn into that music. So when Ron Isley got on stage, he came up. He had that red pinstripe suit on. I was like, that's tight. I was like, I want to be like that.
I want to be like
Back
that.
because at that time I used to wear suits to church like heavily, like. So,
Oh, wow.
Right,
That's a good one.
but yeah, that was my first ever concert.
I know you probably think it's New Kids on the Block, but it wasn't
That's
New
what I
Kids
was
on the
going
Block.
What was yours?
It was actually Albie Sure,
Ha.
Keith Sweat,
Ooh,
and New Edition.
Damn.
that's
And that
actually
was
show.
such an amazing show.
That's a
I'll
hell of
never
a
forget
show.
that.
that was
Yeah.
like prime time too. Yeah.
It was, man. That was one of the best concerts I
How,
ever
how
went
old
to.
were you? Were you a kid at the time?
Oh yeah, I was a kid.
Oh, so you didn't really get to wild out.
No,
That's
I mean
a-
I
So
did.
you
I
had
was
That
excited,
means
but
you saw them in their prime. though. They were
Yeah.
young.
That show though.
so like the only way my poor sister, the only way she could go was my mom was like, you have to take your sister, and I'm like, what concert? I'm all little,
Mm.
That's
but
tight.
it was fun.
That's tight.
I was like, I'm a fan for life.
Nah,
Yeah. Then the next one after that was New Kids on the Block. Then
I was able to.
yeah.
I've gone to a fair amount of, out of like concerts that people I wanted to see at that time. I got to see Spice Girls. I got that day, man. I ain't gonna lie,
That was the biggest thing in the world.
Yeah,
man.
they would
For like
when
2
they hit.
years?
Oh
the
man,
Spice Girls
that
were
shit was
huge.
crazy.
They had
Yeah.
they had the British accents.
They had
two,
dolls
Yeah.
and shit.
two or
That
three
shit-
of them was fine. A couple of them was in,
Yeah.
but like
2 or 3.
2 or 3 was fine at one point. But yeah, and what's funny is like my mom got me the tickets. It's like, yeah, we got your Spice Girl tickets, and my dad was like, I'll take it. Like,
I'll take them.
I
That's
want to look
funny.
at Scary Spice. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, they was big. That was crazy.
Yeah.
They were
Spice Girls
huge.
crazy. Yeah,
Oh,
that shit
wow.
was nuts.
yeah, that was the one time. I'll be honest, like straight up, like on some fanboy shit. Like I had a Spice
Yeah.
Girls poster in my room.
What was bigger,
Spice Girls.
Spice Girls or Power Rangers?
Oh gosh.
Oh,
I mean,
both
I was
of those. You was kind of ashamed to like both of them a little bit as a kid.
I would
you know?
say-
that was kind of yeah.
because I was big. Ninja Turtles was my go, but
Yeah.
Power Rangers was a very close follow up for me.
Yeah,
I feel like Ninja Turtles is strictly a guy thing.
yeah.
Every woman I've ever spoken to, they say they just don't get it.
They didn't have no girls.
I mean, I liked
They
it.
just don't understand why boys like turtles. I said, listen, it's turtles. They
Uh-huh.
fight karate
They
and they
Yeah.
eat pizza.
Like
bro.
they eat
I said you
pizza.
cannot manufacture a better thing than this. This
Yeah.
It was
is it.
great.
You know, and they had cool names and shit, colors and shit.
Donatello.
Right, they were
Come
out the
on, man.
Renaissance.
Raphael.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
good.
I would say overall Power Rangers, just as a whole.
That
Yeah.
was crazy.
But in that moment, Spice
Uh-huh.
Girls was. I mean, you couldn't tell nobody anything about Spice.
yeah, Spice Girls.
That-
That
they
was
were-
weird how
yeah.
big they got. That shit was crazy.
It was big.
were
It was a
huge.
British group. Because what's funny is like, I used to love Spice Girls. Like I had
Mhm.
both their albums on cassette tape, and I would listen to them as I go to sleep at night and all that good stuff.
That's real.
that's funny.
Bro, I
Yeah.
remember having. I don't know who had the CD, but I
Uh-huh.
remember it being a Spice Girl CD. Like
Yeah.
it was everywhere. Like
Yeah.
everybody had Spice Girl. something,
Everybody
bro.
But what's
did, yeah.
crazy is, as much
was
as I
good.
like them, I went back and watched a couple of their music videos more
Uh-huh.
recently.
That's
Like,
horrible. Bro.
I'm like,
I
It's
like
horrible.
them.
singing wise, only maybe 2 of you can actually sing
Mhm.
out of the 5, and your dance moves is. I'm sorry, Baby Spice. I don't know what little
Baby
shit she was
Spice.
doing. Like I don't know. Like I just.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
that shit was
It's just
horrible.
crazy to believe that only a couple of, like, as far as talent, like y'all were cute, but
Uh-huh.
that talent wasn't there for y'all to be that big. Not this is not disrespect, but
No,
just
Yeah.
that's real talk.
when I'm looking at it now versus it's like looking at a kids movie and you're like, this is the greatest movie ever, and you go back
Yeah.
and go, huh?
I like that.
Yeah,
Right.
I think New Kids on the Block and all that laid out the blueprint though of how to make it popular.
Yeah,
So
they
when
did.
they came to the girls, they just already had that shit down packed. Like,
Yeah.
yo, dude, X,
Still
Y, and
got
Z,
it.
they gonna blow up.
Still
And
got
also
it.
women,
Shout
too,
out
'cause,
to
like,
NKOTB.
Guys, we had to dance and do all that. Girls, they dance too, but girls, if you just look good, we as guys are gonna be like, huh?
Uh-huh.
It don't even matter what they say.
Yeah, I don't remember one song from the Spice Girls. I just thought they was cute as a kid. That was it.
It was cute. What was your first concert, Nick?
Unfortunately, I went to a Too Short concert.
Oh.
In Oakland.
Blow the whistle.
Blow the whistle.
Oh
shit
my
was
God,
That's
that's funny.
That
She
shit
said,
was-
unfortunately.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Other than that, like the first concert I went to was like Jamie shit, but that'd be like because my dad.
Oh,
worked
yeah,
in,
yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'd be at backstage and shit. And,
Yeah.
And I've been to those concerts, but the first concert I went by myself, like it was just some other shit. I was in Oakland. Too Short was performing. I had tickets. I'm like, I gotta go see Short in Oakland.
Yeah.
It was insane. I've never seen.
I've seen his concert live.
I think it's Oakland though.
Yeah.
It's something about that area, people.
Bay
Yeah.
Area.
It-
Yeah.
That shit was weird. It was weird. He could have said,
Uh-huh.
let's go take over the world, and they all would have just went for it. Like it was
Yeah.
the weirdest shit I've ever seen. I was like, yo, this is some cult shit in here.
Right.
Oh, that's
So
funny.
yeah,
the hood
when they did
cult.
Thea's
Too
face,
Short.
like everybody did it.
Yeah.
You know, at most concerts, you would see
Yeah.
like the two oddballs. It's like, no,
Mhm.
everybody did it. When they say go dumb, the whole arena.
Yeah.
Went crazy.
It was insane. So shout out to Too Short.
One of the
Oh, that's a good one.
one of the coolest concerts I think that my
Uh-huh.
mom let me do, which I'm surprised she did. I was 14.
Mhm.
She was like, "Hey son, I got you tickets to that concert you wanted." She goes, "I couldn't buy two, but I got you one, so I'm gonna drop you off." It was Fabulous, the Clips, and Nelly and the Saint Lunatics.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
when
that's
Nelly
a
was
good
hot,
one.
too.
Yeah.
I know.
Ooh, that's hard. That's
So
when
like
Nelly
I
was
literally,
hot.
cause everybody was cool too. Fabulous opened it up. Clips was it Clips? No, I think the Clips went first. Clips went because I was really big with Clips. I love Clips. That was when grinding was like
I was
popping.
gonna say, and that's all like even though
Yeah.
it's gangster music, this is like the most kid-friendly gangster music era.
Yeah.
Cause you think about it, like they all
Yeah.
bars, like
Yeah, and the beats was Fabulous was
Yeah.
dope.
grinding. They had when the last time you heard it like this, and then Nelly he came out with the Saint Lunatics. That shit.
Yeah,
I showed up. I had my Air Force Ones on.
Yeah,
Like
Saint
yeah,
Lunatics was the shit, man.
I literally went with all. I had all black with
Mhm.
all black Air Forces with the white Nike sign.
Did you have a jersey on?
No, I didn't wear a jersey.
No.
I wore a
No.
one of those like all black, like suede like Sean John velour suits.
I had
Mhm.
Pele
I had one of those. Yeah,
Oh.
I had one of those on with
Yep.
the Air Forces. Yeah.
Yep, that was the outfit back
Yeah.
in the day. I had the Pele one, all
Dang.
suede, baby. That
Yeah.
was the joint, straight up.
That was
That's
it.
nice.
Those used to be the outfits. Those and the Anise, but yeah.
I wish I would have got a chance to see Tupac. That would have been a
Tupac
good
would've
one.
been cool.
yeah.
I did get to see Biggie though when
Word?
when he did his tour on the West Coast
That's
before he died.
hard.
That's
it was
crazy.
him. It was Jodeci.
That's hard.
They were actually the main act. Jodeci was Mary J. Blige and Little Kim and the whole.
You went to a fire concert.
It was a
Damn,
good
man.
concert.
Damn,
I
man.
wanted to go
That's
to-
a good
I wanted to
It
go on the
was
Bad Boy
so
tour when
sick.
like Mason all that, but
Yeah.
my mom wouldn't let me at that time.
Oh, she went in with me.
It was '96. I was like 8 years old. My mom wasn't about to let me go to no Diddy concert. Like,
Now, yeah, I would
Yeah.
love to see Tupac perform, man.
So would I. Biggie, that
all
was
that,
cool.
All that energy, man. That'd be
And
dope.
that was actually
would've been
before he
solid.
died too, because he died
Well,
probably
clearly.
like not. I mean,
That's hilarious.
it was literally like before.
I'm
Like
sorry.
I want to say it must have been
it was before he died.
before he died. I want to say it was within a couple months, because they were trying to do a West Coast tour for him,
Damn.
and I was like, oh, I have to see him because I miss Tupac. So
I would love to
I
go
was like,
to. I would
dang.
love to see. I would love to see Mike, honestly,
Michael Jackson.
Jackson?
because I just want to see if it's real in person. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Jackson, yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen people respond like that to any other human being to ever walk the earth.
Yeah,
So
He's
I
the
just,
best entertainer of all time.
like.
so I just want to
Fun.
see if it's real. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Hmm.
you hear stories about people. I was talking to somebody that met Michael Jordan, and they said he was glowing. Like
He was
physically.
glowing.
They said
I
he-
met Michael Jordan. I don't remember him glowing.
That's what the nigga told me. He said he was.
I
on the
just said
basketball- He said
hi.
he was physically glowing, right? Like his skin was glowing, right? Which is fine.
Maybe
whatever.
he just had a facial.
I don't know.
I
what-
don't know, but
I don't know what happened, but
he didn't look like that when I
when
saw
I
him.
when I watch how people respond to like Michael Jackson,
Mhm.
you don't see that with Prince. You don't see it with
Mhm.
like presidents. You don't see it with nothing.
Yeah,
Beyonce, nobody.
MJ.
So I often wonder like, what is it about Michael Jackson that people are just so enamored with?
I need it.
Yeah.
So by accident, I just happened to hit my phone. Like, you know how you hit Siri or the microphone?
Yeah.
Oh, hilarious.
And everything that you just said just came on the thing. So we were just talking. My phone literally says, Michael Jackson, yeah, he's the best entertainer of all time. He was glowing, I bet, Michael Jordan.
Yeah,
That's
don't
funny.
send that out. That'd be like,
Hey,
what the fuck?
don't.
That's funny. I'm just
They listening. They listening.
Yeah,
they
Mike,
listening.
yeah.
Siri be-
Yeah.
I would love to see. I just want to see if it's real. Like I just want to see it in person. Like
Yeah.
what was everybody tripping on? You know what I'm saying?
I saw
man.
him in person, but it was unbelievable. For me, it was unbelievable. Like
See,
I
that's what I'm
couldn't.
saying.
Michael Jackson's so he
His
was
face
so
doesn't
big.
look like it didn't look. He didn't look real to me. Like he looked like.
If I saw
like-
him now
Like
versus
his
like
face and
back
his skin
then,
just didn't look real.
if I saw
like-
Michael Jackson and like let's say when I was like
Mm-hmm.
10,
Yeah.
so I would have probably flipped out. I'd have been like, I probably would have been in shock.
Yes,
That's
what
how I
I'm saying.
was.
I just want to see if it's real, man.
That's how I was. I waited.
Versus now,
outside to
I'd
see
have still been
Mhm.
fanboyish. I'd have been like, oh shit, but I'd have probably shook his hand, and I would, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I want to see Michael Jackson.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was different
yeah.
than Prince. Prince was all cool and smooth
Saw
and just
Prince.
like
Yeah.
his swag, like we're walking off and
I
everything.
sent her this Prince story.
But MJ, whew.
Carlos Boozy just told a story about Prince.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you guys heard it or whatever, but basically, Carlos Boozer said he had bought a
The
house.
basketball player?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, okay.
He had bought a house in Bel Air, and it was like an 18,000 foot square foot house or whatever like that. So huge. And he said, hey, I guess he plays basketball or whatever. He
was
was
traveling.
he was in Utah, so he wasn't gonna be home. And they're like, hey, somebody wants to rent your house out. And he's like, why would somebody rent my house out? He goes, I'm not even there. I haven't even enjoyed it yet. He said, well, they want to pay $95,000 a month. And he said, oh. Well, okay, let's talk. And then I guess they showed up to see who it was, and Prince got out the car and was like, And he let him rent it out. Obviously, he let Prince rent the place out. He said he went on like playing basketball or whatever, and came back to find out that his house didn't have like the lions or nothing on it. His Prince
Had a
remodeled.
symbol.
It remodeled. He had the Prince symbol on the door. He said he walked in. He said where I had my basketball court, he turned it into a night.
Purple. Remember he said it was purple
He said
and
everything
black.
was purple
Everything
and
was
black,
purple
and he
and
said
black.
he turned his basketball court into a nightclub.
Yeah, it was all.
And then
Mad at
he
that,
said he
man.
called Prince up and was like, "Yo, man, you changed up my house." He said, "Oh, don't even worry about it. Wired him $500,000 and said it won't be here when you get back."
He remodeled. So basically,
Went back and
paid him,
remodeled his
like-
house again to make it look
Yeah.
exactly how it looked before.
So
you know
he
what kind of
paid, like,
fucking money you gotta have to just be able to do
Yeah.
that?
Prince, man. Shout out to
What was
Prince.
it? 1.7 mil plus renovations. Like
Shout out to Prince.
Because
man.
literally, you
Man.
took the basketball court out, turned it into a nightclub, and
Yeah.
then turned around and put it back to it.
put it back to a basketball court.
That
I'm not
alone.
mad. I'm not mad at Prince, man. Do you think?
I would have did it. Yeah.
Prince did have guap when he left, because everybody was like, I remember they were having that whole
Yeah.
argument, like, who did he have in his will? Because he was like $350 million when he passed.
Yeah.
like,
And that's what they could
They
prove.
was fighting.
that's
yeah.
I'm saying. That's what they have on file. That-
Yeah,
just talk
come
about
on,
that vault
man.
that he got at Warner Brothers, but
Yeah. All I know is it was funny when he said that the lions on the outside of what was it, the gate or
oh
the
yeah,
door,
he said they were gone.
and then they were symbols, his symbol.
Yeah.
It was all, that was funny.
That's tight, man.
Prince was different.
Real quick, Vernon wants to know: is MMA and UFC the same thing?
Yes. So
Yes.
MMA is mixed
Uh-huh.
martial arts. That's what UFC fighters do.
Okay.
So UFC is Ultimate Cage Fighter. It's just like it's basically like the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
UFC is like where they fight, but they're MMA fighters. If that makes sense.
Now,
Oh, okay,
now, Vernon,
gotcha.
now originally it wasn't like that.
Yeah.
So originally it was two different things. And like the ultimate cage fighting thing was like a no holds bar kind of like they didn't have weight classes. They didn't have.
It was just open.
It was like
Yeah.
I could be a
Yeah.
boxer and you a karate guy and you.
How
could
it is
be-
in movies, basically.
Yeah, you could be 300 pounds. I could be 160 and they just let us fight. They didn't give a fuck. So
Oh,
that's
wow.
how that's how the UFC started. It used to be like
which is
the open,
dangerous, but yeah.
like blood sport. If anybody's ever seen.
I was just that's what my example.
yeah,
was
Yeah.
before,
yeah. It was exactly like blood sport. If anybody remembers that movie.
Bloodsport or the Quest, like the
Yeah.
John Clavin, because he would always end up fighting some dude that was 150 pounds more than
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, Bolo. Shout out to Bolo.
Bolo.
That was my guy. back
Bolo.
then.
Oh.
I love Bolo.
I was
Not
thinking
your
of the other Bolo.
Yeah.
Not the
The
porn.
Atlanta
He would have
Bolo.
showed his. He
Shout
was
out
like
to
the
that
little Asian
Bolo.
dude with that big ass chest.
Yeah. He was like the Debo of Asians.
Right.
He was like the Asian Debo back in the
Couldn't
day.
tell nothing.
Everybody was scared of Bolo. back in the
Bolo.
day. Yeah.
Yeah.
He caught the barrel and shit. That was crazy, bro.
That's
It didn't seem
funny.
like catch a barrel, bro. That was crazy.
Bolo was that guy. Swole.
Yeah. That was like Donkey Kong in that motherfucker. That shit was crazy.
Bolo.
But yeah, Vernon, yeah, it used to be a more kind of an open
Uh-huh.
fighting thing, and then they kind of crafted into more.
They
of
made
a,
it more realistic, like to
Yeah.
kind of like boxing, except they kept like this I guess MMA
Mm-hmm.
style or whatever, but they just made it more efficient.
You ever see the bare knuckle? They have a bare knuckle
Bare
one
knuckle,
too.
I've seen
Yeah,
that shit look
they
crazy.
have a, yeah.
You don't want to just take bare
Oh.
knuckles on the
Listen,
regular.
man.
It's not
Bare
safe.
knuckles.
Listen, man.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Fuck, man. That's a tough way to make a living.
You're in a pure
Right.
street fight with people who can fight, so it's like even
Uh-huh.
if you can take a hit, you're gonna take damage
Yeah.
consistently. Knuckles,
Mhm.
no pads.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But I feel like by the second round of a knuckle fight, you're not gonna be hitting me that hard,
Yeah.
bare fisted.
Cause you're gonna be hurt too.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like, so maybe it's a little safer than gloves,
Yeah.
Mm,
but you can always get hit with a palm though, and that hurts just as much.
telling you,
So yeah.
Ooh.
you know somebody who can do it right.
Yeah.
Like,
Palm somebody.
I've seen
Yeah.
him get knocked out like
Dang.
that. It was
Yeah.
pretty scary.
Dang.
One hit, boom, hit him right in the middle of the
telling you,
forehead.
because you
Uh,
still got all the force coming through.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that shit was fucked up.
people break
Like,
bricks and
dang.
all that type of shit. Boards with their palm.
Yeah.
Think about that being your head. Like,
Bust your head open.
but yeah, you want to hit this last
my
question, or you want to find
yeah.
it? Okay, let's get this last
Okay,
question in.
so
Yep,
if
and then
you
we'll take off.
received a free trip anywhere in the world, where would you go and why? I'll go first. I'd go somewhere exotic or somewhere like an island like Bora Bora,
Yeah, I'm about
just
to
to
go
go
there.
somewhere expensive and beautiful and see this beautiful water.
I would look up what is the most
Yeah.
expensive flight from where I live, because I know I probably will never buy it,
Yeah.
and then I'd probably go there. So I think if I'm not mistaken, it'll probably be somewhere in like South Africa. So I probably would.
So I take it you already looked then.
Well, no, because
What? You said.
I'm just saying. Well, I was supposed to go to South Africa in
Oh, okay.
college because we were supposed to go to
Okay.
Port Elizabeth, which is,
Yeah.
I guess, near Cape Town. But
Mhm.
I'm into, Shark Week and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I think it would be kind of cool to fly over there, experience like Africa,
Yeah.
be in Cape Town. Also get to see Seal Island where the sharks jump out and like grab the seals. That'd be kind
Ooh.
of dope. That's all my nerd shit. But yeah, it's fucked up. But I would love to watch it. It's crazy. Like, we look at stuff and we're thinking about like predators and all that stuff, and it's like I would love to see an alligator jump out the water and eat something, and live. 'Cause I mean, just because it is what it is. I don't want to kill it, but I would love to watch it. I'd be like, damn, that shit really happened. But
Hey,
yeah.
Dad, I would go to the ice wall.
The what?
The ice wall.
What's that?
They say that's what's surrounding the flat Earth.
Where's that at though?
I don't know either. That's why I would book my flight to.
The ice
and
wall.
figure it out.
But
when I
what
get
would
there.
you? Yeah. How would you book it though?
That's the farthest flight I know of. Is the ice wall.
Australia.
The ice
And that's
wall.
the one place nobody can go.
Is that
It's gotta be in
Antarctic?
Antarctica.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
it's
okay.
the one place it's illegal to go to. So if they offer me a free flight to go anywhere,
Mhm.
no restrictions, take me to the ice
They
wall.
say that. Yeah. They
Snake-
say
or
that
what is
stuff
it?
is there.
I don't know. I just want to
and
go. They say
people
I
can't
can't go,
see
so
it,
I,
yeah.
I
Snake
wanna
Island's
go.
like that too. You can't go on to Snake Island, and there's only like I think 10 people in the world that can show up there.
Yeah, see, I would.
Like-
Just,
Oh, really?
I would pick
Yeah.
somewhere
Wow.
where you're not
It's in
allowed to go,
Brazil.
because
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing about that is like I don't know what
Mhm.
if the ice wall is as dangerous as it's predicted to be. But I know Snake Island is like
Mhm.
the reason why you can't go on the island is because the chances of you living are very slim if you don't know what you're doing or if you because they have a specific snake there. That's why they call it Snake Island that can kill you, and they're
Oh.
all over.
yeah,
the
the whole
place.
the whole island's covered with them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like the entire island is covered.
So they literally
That
go.
sounds like a movie.
They literally go there just to get the stuff or
Jumanji.
whatever for like different reasons for
Uh-huh.
research purposes to help us with illnesses. But yeah,
Oh, that'd be kind of.
but I'm hard headed. I'm into that shit. So I would like. I just want to peek over the island just to get a glimpse of the snakes, and then I want to back off. I don't want to like roam the
I'm
island.
trying to go to the ice wall, baby.
The
Ice
ice
wall.
wall.
I'm trying to get out the vehicle. I need to see it, touch it, the
Touch
whole
it.
thing.
I actually booked a trip that I'm gonna do later on this year, and it's the
To the
Holy
ice
Land. No, it's the Holy Land tour.
Which one?
So I'll be going to Tel Aviv, to Israel.
Are you going to Israel?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what's up.
So
Yeah.
I was like, I'm so excited for that.
I would
dope.
actually do that.
Walk with the.
You know they're gonna make you wrap up though.
Are you ready to wear like hijab and
You
everything?
gotta cover that shit up.
Yeah.
You get stoned out there, son.
They'd be like,
Your
that
country
shit.
different
They're
too.
like-
You'd be like, oh, I'm an American. They'd be like, we don't give a
Playing
fuck.
that shit.
Like-
Holy Land
You
tour.
gonna look a little Middle Eastern over there. They gonna stone you. You go play over
Yeah.
there with that shit.
Yeah, what is
Yeah,
she?
don't be not
Get that
covered
Mexican.
up.
I
They
better
don't-
make sure all
they
my
don't care.
visas, everything's good.
Yeah,
I might
man.
end up in Mexico.
'Cause I
on
think
my
it's
way
crazy.
back.
Some of the best places we want to travel, you can't even really do what you want to do. Like Kuwait,
Yeah.
and Dubai, like there's certain rules
Mhm.
there. People are like, oh, it's nice. I'm like, it's nice, but
Yeah.
there's rules,
Yeah.
especially if you're a woman.
Especially Kate, I went
Israel.
out there. She had to tone all that bisexual shit down. Boy, they don't play
Oh,
that shit.
yeah, that's
They
what she's
tone
saying,
that
yeah.
shit down.
Yeah.
Man.
You gotta watch out.
Take your cap off, all that
They're
shit.
looking like, oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not playing that shit.
Be
like,
like,
I'm fucking around and get
did
shot.
you say you liked women? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And I'd be like,
Oh,
kid,
man.
I'd be like, so they cut off my hand.
Uh,
yeah, them motherfucker, yeah, man.
Some countries
they
still
not
do that.
playing.
I ain't mad.
Yeah.
At it, you gotta have some control over where you at. You can't just let it,
Yeah. Take over.
You can't just be chaotic. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, no.
All right, so
Yeah.
and I'm gonna go ahead and end this discussion with this question.
Yeah.
Who wants to watch the game? I do. So,
oh yeah. Yeah.
like,
Fact.
Let's go, Boston.
Man, let's go Warriors. Let's go Steph.
Warriors are
That's
gonna
how I'm gonna say.
win.
Let's go
There you
Steph.
go.
Yeah.
Let's go Steph. You see what it is? All right, well, we can go around real quick. Only a couple of us in the room. So,
Yeah.
A-Dot, where can they find you at?
What up? Catch me at A.Laughs on IG.
And where can they find you at?
A.Laughs on IG.
And where can they find you at?
With my new laugh track.
So this is going to be super funny. You guys probably would never know this, but this is how many times I watched the Spice Girl movie.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a part in the movie where they ask this guy a question, and he goes, or if they find a cure for deja vu. And he goes, who? Not me. And they said, what'd you say? Or if they find a cure for deja vu.
That's funny.
Watch the movie. That's why I asked you that twice. Yeah.
That's funny.
But yeah, you can find me on Instagram at It's William Basham. Like I said, if you haven't seen the Steph Curry post I posted it a couple years back, but I posted it again. It's the finals. Enjoy it. It's funny. And find me on everything else, William Basham, TikTok, all that good stuff, YouTube. Check your boy out. Go watch that new Top Gun movie too. We didn't talk about that, but it was dope. Shout out to my partner Tarzan for killing that movie.
Dope
and
film.
it was dope.
Yes.
All right, y'all.
Shout
like
out
you noticed.
to ROLLOUT Digital.
Shout out to ROLLOUT Digital. We forgot to put it in there. Shout out to Brown Sugar Bourbon. I don't got it in
BSB.
front of me. That's
Shout out to
because
the
it's
brown
drunk.
sugar.
Yeah.
Brown Sugar Bourbon got drunk today.
Oh wait.
You got a sip left?
Yeah, we got a fancy bottle.
Oh yeah.
what you know about
shout out
that?
to Shelly Rio for
With the glitter bottle.
blinging it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, BSB
And the
in the
bottle
house.
tastes as good as it looks.
That's tough. That
Oh
looks
yeah.
good.
All
She
right.
did a good job.
With that being said, we are the No Name Podcast, where no name can describe this greatness, and we are out.
This is a formidable opponent in the playoffs. It is going to be extremely hard for anyone to knock them off in a 7-game series.